campaign instead
This campaign. Future campaigns.
Rita, we need to talk more about paladins later.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Also, hey, why aren't warlocks a thing in Pathfinder?
They kind of are. They're part of I think vigilante.
They are. There's a vigilante
Yes.
archetype called Warlock,
Oh.
which is really cool.
Eh.
Though
Yeah,
it isn't like
they-
the 5e Warlock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I kind of wish it was
Cool.
the 5e warlock, because I like the 5e warlock a lot.
Yeah, I have like
they are
a
in Pathfinder but different.
I have a tiefling warlock rogue character that I'm just gonna hold on to until I can play 5e and not just DM. One day.
Alright, so,
How's
yeah.
your campaign going, by the way?
It's very fun. We don't play very often, but we like it. And like 2 weeks ago, we all painted our figures. Like one of my friends is super into War Machine. So she's like,
okay.
I'll teach you guys how to paint.
Nice.
And that was great.
Very
Oh.
cool.
Everyone was like really happy.
How'd
like,
you get
put their
the
own-
figures? Did you use Hero Forge or did you just?
No, we didn't use Hero Forge. We just like went to the hobby shops. It's hard to find Dragonborn. There's like no Dragonborn shit. So,
Yeah.
but our guy who plays Dragonborn monk had one that like kind of worked. So he ended up cutting off like the sword and hacking away at the shield and making him look more like a monk. And it turned out really well. So
Nice.
it's
That's what
exciting.
you have to do sometimes.
So, yeah.
And that was definitely a lot cheaper than what Hero Forge would do.
Yeah,
would
but
cost
it's Hero Forge is so cool.
you. Hero Forge is very cool.
And you don't have to get them made out of bronze or whatever.
But
No,
I mean,
you
you
don't.
have the
But
choice.
you could, yeah.
So yeah, Cesare left us, and I was asking Adaras what's going on.
So yeah, Cesare is going to be sticking with his ex for a while.
Well,
But I'm still here with you guys because Kasumi has my periapt.
yep. Sucks to be you.
On the bright side, they're gonna be hunting down ships, but probably not your ships because Cesare is,
Yeah.
probably gonna be a mollifying guy towards that Claude dude. So
And hopefully this Claude won't be doing piracy against us anymore.
yeah, no, exactly. So Claude is gonna be like a pirate in this area, but not against you.
Yeah.
So your whole
Because
like,
he and
taking
Cesare
off
are
the
too busy
island-
smooching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can like do stuff
Yeah.
now with boats.
Yeah. Now if we can only get a boat.
Yeah.
Well, we have 2 boats. Cesare left his here.
Mm.
So maybe that won't be
Yeah.
for long.
Eh.
Eh.
I mean, I think it's just you can just use it for now. I
Yeah.
don't know where you want to send a boat to, but
I shrug. Anyway.
well, excuse me. I'm gonna get acquainted with reacquainted with my old master, who's now my new master again.
Hmm.
Mistress. I always like how mistress sounds better than master.
Mhm.
Alright, knock yourself out.
Gadaris goes and flies over to Kasumi. Hey, mistress, how's it hanging?
Why does this always happen? Like, is it me?
Huh?
What did I do?
What, that you get really sexy men hanging around you? If you want me to switch it up, I can be and his form shifts into
Kasumi just kind of like
a female
stuck-
form of himself.
Hey,
I can be a sexy lady that hangs around you.
South. How do you dismiss him? Like make him disappear?
You could just flip the thing and he won't be around permanently. You could then the jewel in the periapt. If you flip it, you can summon him at will, but only for a minute per day. The other way, he's just hanging around permanently.
Okay, go away right now. I don't have time.
Huh. Oh,
I'm busy processing a thing. Not doing too great at it either.
okay. Any way I can help?
Uh,
I can be
Probably not.
really distracting.
Stop trying to fuck me.
Do we have
I'm
anything?
sorry.
It's all he knows.
Racist much?
What?
I'm literally a entity made out of passion. So, like, sorry for being true to my own self.
Wait. I put a finger to his lips.
Ooh.
As a shushing way. Okay, I have something for you to do that doesn't involve trying to fuck me per se.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alright, I want you to disguise yourself as a very attractive lady and go to Bozu and seduce the guy who runs Bozu.
Done.
Alright, see. We'll kind of report back to Shugo in, like, I don't know, 2 weeks.
He shifts into the image of a Hadanese woman, currently just in peasant attire. Do you think this is good, or would you like to customize?
God, that's gross. God, you're gross. You're so gross. Okay, what if you go there, find out what his tastes are first, then discreetly hide and change to most suit his tastes?
Suddenly, he's a ancient and decrepit man. I always like the beach this time of year. He begins hobbling away in the direction of Bozu before
Nasty.
wings erupt from his back and he takes into the air once more.
What a disgusting little outsider.
Anyway,
Back to my weeping.
I'm gonna assemble who I can assemble. Probably the magistrates of Kamako and Shirado.
I don't
Hey, how
tell
you doing?
anybody about that, by the way. So,
Well, I didn't think so. All right. Well, yes, you have the magistrates of Kamako and Shirado here at your beck and call. You also have your counselor and your brother
Yes.
available.
Or is my
And-
brother? Or is it Kushel?
That is true. Hajime, are you currently still Koschelstraße or are you Hajime right now?
somewhere between.
I think it's been long enough that I'm Hajime, right?
Yeah, likely. So, yes, as Hajime, you... So, yes, Tombstone, to answer your question, you do have Hajime around.
Yes.
Hi.
Hey, welcome back, Hajime.
I mean, it's not like I disappear.
Okay, anyway. With us taking Kamako, I think we're gonna have to worry about Hayaba taking this a little more seriously now.
Well, I mean, the army is here.
Yes, that's what I was going to suggest. We need to station parts of our army in Shirado and Kamako to defend our borders that we have right now. And we need
I mean, they're likely going to hit Kamako before they would Shirado because this is kind of a linchpin town.
yeah,
It's how they get their food.
yeah. I just mean in our border in general, because they'll probably come from whatever way they can. Not to mention, we probably need to occupy Bozu as well, or else have a way to just go right around us.
Oh, don't worry about Bozu.
Okay.
I'm working on that.
Okay.
But yeah, no, we don't want to stretch ourselves too thin because if we do, then it'll be easy to bowl over any one part. Kamako is the likely target. They need Kamako more than they need Shirado.
Yeah, I just don't want them to take Shirado and use it as a staging point.
I mean, if they do, they still don't have Kamako. They still don't have food. So
I don't want them to take Kamako in general, or Shirado in general, says
Yeah.
the magistrate of Shirado, because
too.
I'll be there and they'll kill me.
Yeah.
well,
I say we should mostly base in Kamako, but have a forward force in Shirado that can alert us if something goes wrong.
well, yeah, we'd have some troops there.
Yeah.
I show you as I eat some dark chocolate with caramel and sea salt.
Where'd you get
Nice.
that?
Store. I just pointed at the store down the road.
And then there's no store there. It's just an empty lot.
I'm having a moment, okay?
Alright, so, what's the, out of character, what's the magistrate of Kamako's name again?
That's a good question. His name is.
I thought it was a she.
Oh no. No, the magistrate of Kamako is Kono Asahi.
Okay.
Shirado is Onoichi Jin. No, that's not quite it. Oh, I went too far. Shirado is. The heck did I write this down? I know I did. Kunoichi Jin.
Oh, okay. So Kono Asaki is the Kamako one, right?
Yes.
Yes. Alright, so Asaki-san, how's the town looking after
Asahi.
Asahi-san, how's the town looking after this out of the blue attack?
Damage to the town was more or less was very light. The some people were injured by flying debris, but not badly.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a problem if that the town isn't completely busted. Okay. Bleh, bleh, bleh. I can't talk tonight for some reason. Anyway, how's Asani's charisma score?
Asahi's
Asahi,
charisma
why?
score.
Bleh, why do I keep saying Asani?
I don't know, well, before it was Asaki.
Ah, I see.
Um,
What was that
Asahi's
map?
charisma score is good. She's a political leader.
I figured.
It's okay.
I was wondering if she could take over as our Grand Diplomat since Cesare is gone now.
That would seem to be a prudent idea.
Yes.
However, Asahi Kono is more of a administrator than a is more of an administrator than a diplomat.
Okay.
She's very good at running a place, but she's not so good at talking. Well, she's not like a smooth talker.
Yeah.
She's generally very straight. Will you cut that out? Kunoichi Jin, however, is well known for being a smooth operator.
All right.
in the-
I guess maybe we should have him take over as Grand Diplomat for the meantime then.
Says Kunoichi Jin. I could see myself in that position. In Shugo, far away from the Hayaba, and very safe.
All right then. You're hired.
Good. I will do my best.
Anyway, I guess let's survey Kamako a bit, and then I guess we should probably head out for Shuko like in the morning or something, and clear at 8:10 so we can connect the borders finally.
Why not 9-9?
Because then we have to do 9-9 and 9-10.
Oh, I was confused by the army.
Let me just look at something. Trying to figure out what date it is. So the day of the trial would have been Anshiver 19th.
Anstever 19th, 81, Anafortismo, right?
Yes. Thank you. Why am I writing that down? Okay. So, yeah. So do you want to go to 810 to explore it in the meantime?
Yes, I
Sure.
would. How much of our armies do we have here?
All of it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, how much, like, numbers are there? Like, units and stuff? I'm curious about, like, what we should split up and what we should take up with us.
You have like 800 guys here, or 700, I think.
Nice.
There was 300 from Shirado, and I think you guys had 400?
Yeah, thereabouts.
Yeah, and there's 500 in Kamako, right?
Hang on.
Yes.
Let me. It's got to be on the kingdom building sheet, right?
No. Yes.
So I'm gonna open up the sheet, and I will let you know.
Yeah, I should
I
have.
have misplaced my link to the Kingdom Building.
I already have it up.
Can you give me the link just so I can...
Army. Okay. Also, Fruit told me to ping him whenever we need kingdom building stuff, and we'll work something out with him.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thank you. Make sure that
We
that's
have one bow, one Yari, two Yari, one Katana Kachi, and then one regular Ashigaru. So, bow, two Yari, one Katana, one Ashigaru.
Alright. Alright, so we have about... Let's see.
So that would be 500 men, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes. So you have 800 men in total, plus when you include the 300 from Shirado. Oh, actually, wait a second. 500 guys in Kamako basically just joined up with you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And 100 samurai left.
Which, what I would recommend is if we could send Shirado's forces back to Shirado, and then we keep the Shugo Kamako forces here.
Okay.
They're not going to march up through Bozu. There's no roads. It would take way too long.
Alright, that sounds good.
Okay. So the question is, what do you guys do now?
We'll
We
go
go
check
to
out
810.
810, yeah.
On our way back to Shugo.
Yep.
All right. You leave Kamako.
Yes.
Begin heading.
I say my farewells
Yes.
and
As
leave
you
things
reach your
in
army-
Kono's capable hands.
By the way,
Wow.
Sals, sorry, I know I said 2 weeks, but more realistically, I was just throwing out 2 weeks. It's whatever amount of time before our next kingdom building phase.
Right. Well, what happened?
Or
With what's his name?
the
Our
incubi.
succubus.
She said 2 weeks from the comeback, but she just meant like whenever our next kingdom building phase is gonna be. So like in like 10 days or so.
Yeah. That's the intent. That way, it's not like, oh, well, he's back in town, but we're gone. Whoops. It would be whatever
He would
our-
be able to find you.
Oh, right. Yeah, amulet, I guess.
hmm
Whatever. Works either way.
So you did tell him 2 weeks. So 2
Oh,
weeks it
yeah.
will be.
I just didn't know how long it would be.
12 days. Which will
12 days.
2 weeks. 6-day weeks.
I forgot Logos has weird days.
Yeah, there's no Sundays.
There's
God
no-
didn't fucking
As my first order of business in charge of Rugo, I reestablished Sundays.
The gods blow you up.
You come face to face with Urchelon.
How dare you try to bring back Sundays? Do you know how much work I did to get rid of Sundays?
That's how we defeated the lizards.
Anyway,
It's a good joke.
Me.
Damn.
Damn. I can't believe he got completely owned by Sal's.
I can.
Are you back from getting candy?
I ate my candy.
Yeah, we've been eating candy this whole time.
Damn. Wow, I can't believe you gave her candy after she tried you like that.
I know. I really shouldn't have.
Reeves is just that good of a guy. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyway.
They say chivalry is dead.
They do.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, the lot of you, your now smaller group, denuded by 2. Luckily not by death, but by being absconding with a pirate and becoming a recluse with books.
How's Pascal taking Trizari's
Well,
departure?
That's a good question.
I asked
Why
him.
don't you ask him
I do.
when you arrive at your army, meeting up with your cohorts as you order your army to go to the places that you have told them to. So Pascal is getting ready to travel off, and as you approach him, he goes, "Hey, Sada, do you
Hey.
know where Cesare is? I haven't seen him anywhere."
Oh yeah, he left with his ex-boyfriend. Well, I guess not really an ex anymore. And now I presume they're off in the sea making out. Yeah,
What?
I know. Pretty crazy, right? He came to Kamako, tried to blew up the docks, asked him and me to go to his ship, and then Cesare had that one guy who was apparently a succubus all this time, disguised as me. And then they went to the ship, and then apparently Cesare got it on with his old ex, and they went off together. Yeah.
Pascal's mouth has just slowly been drooping open further.
Oh! Also, I can do this now, and I make a katana out of fire.
Wait, Cesare's gone?
Yeah,
I'm free.
I don't know if we'll be back. Hopefully.
I'm
Finally free.
sorry. I'm weirdly conflicted about this.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I had been sort of following him around. Do you want... I don't know what I should do. Should I keep accompanying you? Should I go back to Shugo? Or...
What do you want to do, Pascal?
I guess I'll keep accompanying you.
All right.
Got all this fancy armor, might as well punch people with a punch thing.
Yeah. Keep learning how to punch. Follow in Tenniket's footsteps.
Yeah, he didn't punch. He had a
Are you sure?
double axe. Yeah, actually.
I read Bones' book. It sounded like he punched a lot.
Yeah, I didn't read Bones' book. I read the Brostic Bible. So
Hey, it's Sada, as I say, as we're walking to the town, I point at a statue of a tin cat. Wait, no, he wouldn't be there wouldn't be a statue of him here.
no, there wouldn't.
Oh,
There is now.
They did not get a statue that fast. And more likely it would be a wood print or something. Or wood block print, rather.
We built statues.
I guess I'll keep following you.
All right. Cool.
Hmm.
So yeah, Kamako went well.
Yeah, great. Hmm. So, do you go to investigate 0810?
Yes. I also show Shinichi my new fire thing.
Ah, you have channeled the inner fire of your blood into a physical manifestation.
Yeah,
Truly, you are on your way to claiming your destiny.
I hope so. It seems like
As-
that.
As do I.
Hopefully that curse the witch kept telling us about doesn't happen all of a sudden.
Mm.
Yes, the curse.
The curse.
Did somebody say the curse?
Perhaps the curse is merely to be constantly worried about the curse.
Maybe.
I suppose
Psychological
we'll find out.
thing.
I
But
suppose
maybe,
we'll
maybe
find
that's just
out.
what the curse wants us to think, though.
Yes. Well,
Anyway.
um. So, do you set off? I presume.
Yes. On our mighty steeds.
Yes. Astride your mighty steeds, you
Yeah. God,
You
we have
trap.
horses.
off-road and into 0810.
It turns out
You
this
begin.
is the most dangerous hex yet.
Yes, you begin to search it high and low. And as you do so, you discover
Uh-huh.
Pineapples.
a
What?
plant.
Guns.
A plant. A pineapple
Pineapple
tree.
plant.
A pineapple tree plant.
They do not grow on trees, but okay.
They do now in Sarugu.
All right. Oh, wow. Magical pineapple tree.
No,
Oh.
it is not a tree. It is a bush.
Oh.
Oh.
They're small flowers, except in places where the flowers have fruited,
Oh.
from which grow long, thin fruits that are sort of pointy and wavy looking. They are a bright red with yellow spots.
Hmm.
That's a weird looking chili pepper.
Is there
Wait,
anybody?
you think it's a pepper? Says Pascal. Cool. And he
Is it-
goes
I
down
mean-
and he picks one.
No!
Oh,
Don't!
no. I said it was a weird looking chili pepper.
Is there anybody? Anybody here who knows anything about plants? Because I don't.
I slapped that thing out of his hand.
Plants, you say?
Roll to slap.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Okay, what would that be?
Combat maneuver, I guess.
Is
No, I'm
he
not
not
good at that.
listening? Is he like immediately throwing it in his mouth?
I mean, I'm
No,
not
he's
being
not-
mean about it. I'm just trying to like
Oh.
knock it out of his hand. Combat.
Yeah, just roll a combat maneuver.
I'm bad at that. Though.
Oh, sorry.
I can't believe
Oh,
Pascal's
I'm looking
get an attack of opportunity when Pal tries to steal a maneuver.
Oh no.
What'd you roll?
Oh, 16.
Yeah, you attempt to knock it out of his hand, and you like slap his hand, and it's just like his hand doesn't move. Like Pascal's grip is used to gripping onto like really heavy weights and keeping them there. So keeping a small pepper in his hand against a light slap is not particularly difficult for him.
And also, he's holding it up kind of high, and has to kind of reach up.
Yeah, it's awkward. It was sort of like on his way to his mouth. He had stopped when you said stop, but you try hitting it and it just like stays there. Just like,
Hey, hey Hajime, you know plants,
Sorry.
right? You're mashing
kind
them.
of.
You're mashing them up in
Oh,
potions.
yeah.
Mashing them in potions all the time. You know what this plant is?
Uh, uh,
Hey.
Hey, this is a spotted Hadanese pepper.
Oh,
I'd recognize it anywhere.
It
Yes.
is wholly harmless, but it has some nutritional value, and it tastes good. Well, it tastes good if you like hot foods.
how hot is it?
It's real hot. Like on a scale of 1 to hot, it's friggin' hot.
All right, everybody, it's time
Time for what?
to see who can handle this pepper.
Why would we do that?
Because you
Because-
just told us that it's good.
I stick one in my mouth.
Oh, I forgot, Hajime. You kind of can't handle the spice.
Pascal
I could
bites
if I
into the
wanted
pepper.
to.
I bite into a pepper too.
Okay,
Sam.
roll
I trust
fortitude.
Hajime.
All right, let's do it. Don't fuck this up, me.
Uh-oh.
I fucked it
Yeah,
up. I fucked it up.
I thought it was going to be a constitution, but no. Shit, what's going to happen to us? Are we dying? Oh no.
I die really hard.
Die as we
You
live.
die really hard.
Mysterious pepper.
All right. The pepper. Paulina, you
Uh,
like hot foods.
I
This
do.
pepper is really goddamn hot. This is not
Oh.
something that you would just like throw into your mouth in retrospect.
Oh,
Yeah, not so smart now, huh?
It is burning your tongue. It's a little uncomfortable, but you can see where the flavor is going, and you think that, oh, but in like a stew or as a garnish or
Right.
as a flavoring, this would actually be pretty good. You open your water skin and take a drink of water
oh
to
man.
relax your palate.
Now who can't handle spicy
That's
food?
That's a spicy pepper.
Sada,
She's panting with her tongue out.
you do not fare so well.
I try to bluff like I am faring well.
Guys.
Sada, you're trying to bluff, but like
The tears
tears
start.
are spewing out of your eyes. Your nose is running, and you cannot keep your mouth closed. You actually have to spit out the pepper.
Boy. Don't you guys look like some big old doofuses?
Pascal, on the other hand,
I was supposed to have the fire of the dragon on my side.
no, you're not immune to fire, as it turns out. Pascal, on the other hand, is just like munching away on this and going, "Oh no, these are really good." He actually takes a second one.
What the heck?
I mean, he's just got to show off.
Just munch crunching
No,
on those
they're
things?
good.
I mean, yeah, but they're so spicy.
I'm sure you'll still be saying that when you have to go to the bathroom.
In hell.
In hell, yeah. The bathroom in hell.
Oh, no.
How bad could it be? He says, eating the second pepper.
Anyway,
I could just eat these. Okay. But that is the most interesting thing in 0810. You have found a patch of Hadanese spotted peppers,
maybe we
which
should put a farm there.
are a trade good.
Cool.
Ooh,
They're making Hadanese pepper farms.
nice.
Money in the bank.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes, indeed. So, you continue on your way back to Shugo?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh no, why did one of our armies go into the ocean?
Whoops.
Who knows? Alright, half day, 1 day, so 1.5 days, 2.5 days, 3.5 days.
You're moving the check.
I'm moving the check mark. Now I'm moving the sawmill. To back. Nope. Oh, god damn it. Where is the check mark?
It's
No, there's 2.
it's on the tree.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Dead.
Ah! 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 Good.
Finally.
All right. What was this? 3.5 days? No, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. Connection to the server has been interrupted. Good.
That's good.
4.5. 5, and then 5.25. So you will arrive back in Shugo on Anshiver 24th.
Cool.
As you arrive, you have a couple of messages.
Aha. I open up my voicemail and see what they are.
One is that Sada Pardax wishes to speak to you.
Who?
Pardax.
Is he one of the Iderons?
Pardax is the cylindrical Idoron
Okay,
with
I thought
the
so.
switches.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Palina Izumo wishes to speak to you,
Oh. Okay.
and Kasumi Shin wants to speak to you.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll go speak to Paradox.
Hajime,
Yes.
no one wants to speak to you.
I want to speak to Hajime.
I seem to remember wanting to speak to some witch for some reason. I'm sure it'll come up later.
Maybe you should just like yell out into the southern sky
Just-
for the witch to show up.
Just shout
Hajime doesn't care. is the
shout,
thing.
shout the curse into the sky and she'll show up.
That's the problem.
Curse.
Okay.
That's true. Can Koshal Straza just like appear?
I think if I fail a fortitude save,
I know
it
what
could
you
happen.
think for juice saves. Hey, Hajime, do you want to try these peppers?
I mean, I
They're
doubt
really
it.
good.
Hmm,
Come on, you can't hate spicy food that much.
I probably can. Let me just make sure it is fortitude saves. Da, da, do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Failing fortitude save or suffering a critical hit.
All right. But Hajime can also like summon forth. Would Koshal Straza be able to like inform Hajime that he wants to be available for a second or a little while?
It's sort of weird.
Not really. I didn't
No,
think
that's
so.
not really a thing.
Yeah, it's a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing. You're not
Yes.
communicating with each
Yeah.
other. Unless you're like writing the same journal or something. All right,
They've,
if you don't want
they've
that.
probably worked out a system like that at this point.
What's up, Koshal? What's up, Hajime?
It's all just Koshal Straza's writing, and Hajime's like, hi. It's like I'm reading it. Don't worry.
I
Once
like
we
the
return
idea
to
of
Sugo, I demand that you summon, bring me out so that I may confront those who have been naughty in my sight.
I like the idea that at one point Koshal was like, "Are you even reading this?" Like, just really whiny about it.
You know what? When I ate that hot food in that place that we ate the hot food,
Yeah,
I
the
bet
Twin
that-
Kingdoms.
I bet that was really hot, and this is probably not as hot. Therefore, I will give spicy food another chance.
That was really hot in the Twin Kingdoms. This is different. I mean, this is pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie.
As
Don't let
he's
me
doing
lead you
this,
astray,
Hajime
Hajime.
puts it in his mouth and eats it, and rolls a 12.
Well, guess what? The fortitude save for not being sickened by this is actually a 13. So, You have failed the fortitude save.
I
also
can
failed the
aid
fortitude save to not spend my next action turning into Koschelstrasse,
So,
Willpower save?
which is a 25. It's really high.
can I
Oh, I
aid
can't
another?
even pass that. I
Well,
rolled
you
a,
could on a 20.
I rolled a 17.
I'm sorry, Jake.
Can I aid another on his fortitude save by
You cannot aid another
giving
on
him some
fortitude.
water?
No.
Don't spray me with water, I swear to God.
Take some of my juice.
That's
Gross.
disgusting.
Okay, so Hajime, you are no longer Hajime. Koschelstrasse erupts out of wherever you keep him.
That is a hot pepper.
You transform into the dragon, and well, actually, how does Koschelstrasse think of hot food?
Considering he's pretty much 100% a dragon, he probably would like it. He is a fire dragon ish.
Ooh, this is good.
Yeah.
What has brought me for? Oh, this is really good. Pascal is just sort of standing there, a little surprised, and then goes, "Okay, that's an unusual reaction for a pepper. I'm just gonna go and work out."
Wait, before you go, there's someone around here who's rather good with magic, right? Some sort of witch.
Oh yeah, that witch lady. She lives way down south though. She creates explosions. I haven't done much with her. She turned Batbear back into a centaur though.
That's
and
helpful.
Made him really big. Really big.
Yes, he was very big. Anyway, I think I'm going to go look for her.
Okay. If you want.
I mean, yeah, I just need some help with some magical stuff.
Sure, you want me to come with?
I don't know. What
I
would
don't
you be
either.
doing otherwise?
I just told you I'd be working out.
Okay, well, yeah, sure, let's go then. I was going to fly, but walking's nice too. Let's go on a walk.
Nice.
Do.
Right. So you two are walking south.
Are you gonna-
Just the two of you? Are you walking into the mountains, or are you actually just like trying to yell at the witch and hope that she shows up?
So yelling does make her show up?
I mean,
Oh, I've got an
she
idea.
is a witch.
I've got an idea, and I grab a bomb. You said she likes explosions, right?
Yeah.
I set it on a really short timer and throw it in the air.
All right. It explodes midair, and out of it erupts a old wizened woman.
Now,
She lands on the ground before you in a burst of flame
It
and
turns.
goes, "Who summons me?" Oh, it's you. Hi.
I was wondering if I could get your help with something.
Yes. You're the wiser half of yours. Tell me, Koschelstrasse, would you have entered the pool and subjected yourself to the curse for power?
No, I would not subject myself to any curse for any power. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, well, your other half did it, so
Yeah, I know.
that was him. This guy didn't. He knew it was up. Pascal nods sagely. So, why do you bring me forth here in my pyroclastic summoning ritual?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was partaking in a ritual. I just thought that would get your attention.
It did. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Actually, I just saw a sense that you wanted to talk to me. I'm a powerful witch. We can do these sort of things.
Of course,
like
of course.
Drying most of the day.
Powerful enough to say, and Koschelstrasse reaches into his pocket, do a little bit of permanency on this.
Permanency on this.
What is this?
She takes the tincture.
I'm
And
sure she
holds
can
it
figure it out, but
Holds it up to her eye and goes, "Ah, I will need ingredients. And a cauldron, which she pulls out of her pocket and drops on the ground.
Okay, what sort of ingredients?
I will need
Stacks of bills, just pour them in there.
I will need the following 3 ingredients.
Okay.
I will need the left eye of a toad. I will need the tears of a weeping woman. And I will need some straw. Just straw.
Those sound pretty doable.
Well, go do them.
All right. We'll be back in, I don't know. Can't be that long.
Well,
There's no
I'll wait.
toads in Tsurugu, you fool! Or Weeping Woman.
There's probably some toads over there. She points to a copse of trees that are sort of like.
Oh, well, perfect. I go looking for some toads.
All right, very good. Oh, wait. Where is. Do I not? Uh-oh.
What?
Can't find where I put my random effects chart, which is, of course, wholly irrelevant.
Of course.
Hajime won't turn into 2 dogs.
Definitely not.
Oh my god, I forgot about 2 dogs.
Oh my god, where did I put these?
I fucking loved that.
I don't remember 2 dogs.
I definitely do.
But regale me.
If Hajime gets turned into 2 dogs, does each dog become Hajime and Koshel?
Like, we had this entire conversation about what it means to become 2 dogs, because one of the effects was become 2 dogs for, like, a round.
It was when we did the tavern one shot.
Indeed. Yeah, so where the frick did I put that? That is the question. Oh, this is going to bother me.
Damn.
All right, hold on.
The sound of that shuffling through paper is the sound of us looking for toads.
God damn it. No. Did I not save it? Oh, no, here it is.
Oh, he found it.
How
Nice.
did I miss it?
Good thing you're not using that.
Yeah.
Yes, good thing. Yeah, Hajime will get you done real quick. Hajime, roll 3 perception rolls in order to find your ingredients.
Da 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 da
Da,
da
da.
da da da.
You find the left eye of a toad. You find a woman who's chopping up onions. You quickly collect some of her tears. You're
Thanks.
not sure if
We're not being weird about it. It's for magic. Bye.
You're not sure if the fact that she's not crying for an actual reason, and she's not really weeping, she's just tearing up, will make a difference. But who
I'm
cares?
sure it's fine.
Yes. And you find some hay. Or was it straw?
It was straw.
Well, hay should be fine.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Close enough.
I mean,
God, you're actualizing this up so hard.
no,
Yeah, you
this
rolled really bad.
Oh my god.
I'm an alchemist. This works.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Hajime says as he turns into two dogs in a burning house.
I got a phone case that has that on it. Very good.
Okay. So Hajime,
Yes.
you hand the things to the witch. She goes, double boil and hurry up and mix already. All right, give me the tincture.
Give it to her.
Right, she pours it in. She mixes it up with what's already in there. She zaps it with magic. She explodes it, and it goes flying out of the cauldron and right back into the potion bottle.
Coastal Straza looks up as it goes up and looks down as it lands back in.
It lands in the potion bottle, which she holds underneath it. She corks it and hands it to you.
Fancy.
This will accomplish what you seek, so long as the ingredients were adequate. If they were not, some side effects may occur.
Yes. It might turn into
Coastal
a giant...
Straza shrugs, pops off the lid, or the cork, or whatever, and drinks it.
Okay. Roll a d75.
This is fine.
44. All right. Now
Two dogs.
A second d75.
That's for the second dog.
You're only 4 off from the best number.
Show me.
All right.
2 dogs.
Roll a d8.
This is how many dogs are gonna be.
4 dogs is a good amount.
All right. Hajime,
Yep.
you're looking out of your chest. You find this really uncanny and strange.
Oh, I'm
Oh
dead.
god!
Oh, okay, so it's a first-person shooter.
You lift up your shirt and you find that you have an eyeball in your chest.
Fuck off.
Are my normalized there?
No, your normal eyes are in your head.
Okay, so I just have another one.
Yes.
And it's really
Just so,
weird.
like, right in the middle of your
an eye
sternum.
patch out of a t-shirt.
Yeah, it's really kind of weird and freaky.
Permanent.
Well, Batbear's were permanent, but his effects were permanent. But then again, this is permanent seed. Ooh.
What if you just cut that eye out?
That's a terrible idea. Also, you're not here.
Yeah.
This is still Koshal, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, Hajime's gonna be upset.
Yeah, Hajime's gonna be pissed.
Fuck.
Well, I hear tell that you have a very talented doctor here in Shugo, so I'm sure he'll be able to figure out. She explodes, and suddenly all there's left is a scorch mark on the ground. Pascal looks at your weird third eye and goes, "That is gross. Can you see out of it?" He waves his hand in front of it.
Good question.
Yeah. Does this give me better perception rolls?
No, it's just vaguely uncomfortable, and it's also really weird and kind of gross.
Also, you can't
Honestly,
you can't see.
I don't think Hajime would mind. This doesn't really seem to have a downside.
You can't see 3D movies anymore.
No,
No, I
Bacon
just
sees
need
more
an
than-
extra. I just need an extra pair of glasses, and I just
You
put
need
it
a
on my
monocle.
chest.
Oh, also a mantis flies up to you and lands on your shoulder.
See, why couldn't it have been something like that with the eye?
Guys rolled a 65.
Yep, not a 69.
Wait, what are the D8s for? Would I've grown like a second head?
No, the D8 was to figure out where it was going.
Great.
But
Could I
she-
potentially have the brown eye?
Oh fuck. Stop.
Because that would be gross.
Yes.
Just that, though.
And no. Because, as you determined, that would be bad.
No, my first order of business is getting a weird eye patch so that I am not distracted by this weird eye.
That's a good idea. Let's move on.
Yes.
Who wants to go next? Kasumi,
Oh.
Paulina, or Sada?
I'll go.
Okay, Sada. You find Pardax
Yes.
chilling in your office in the former magistrate's home in Shugo.
Greetings, Paradox.
Sada Ryudo.
That's me.
Ryudo Sada,
Correct.
the daimyo of Surugu, or half of Surugu,
Yeah,
so I have been told.
you got that right.
Congratulations on your latest victory.
Thanks.
Yes.
So what brings you to Shugo?
My lord Agamentai has urged me to bring word to you that he is more willing to assist you in your endeavor if you would take assistance from him. In a show of good faith and the value he now places on our alliance, he is willing to deliver unto you a unit of clockwork soldiers to be led by a Iteron of his choice.
Well, I'm most definitely interested.
Very good. I shall return to my master and tell him as much. You will find the troops amongst your men shortly.
All right.
I hope you will find them most effective. Pardax, naturally, has not stopped flipping switches on his form since you entered the room and began talking to him.
So what do all those switches do anyway?
I am calculating. However, I find that it's difficult to continue to keep numbers in my head while performing several calculations simultaneously. Ergo, I have built a numeric mechanical memory into my chassis. Flipping the switches is flipping different values. Then I can simply recall them and continue on my calculations.
Oh, well done.
It's essentially a very, very advanced abacus.
Whatever works for math, man.
Thank you.
Anyway, have a safe journey back to your settlement.
I'm sure I shall. Good fortune to you, Sada Ryudo. Ryudo Sada.
To you as well, Pardax.
Thank you. Ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. Pardax begins to walk away. All right. We are now left with Kasumi and
Ow.
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 Go ahead, Kyle.
Paulina. Izmo
Mhm.
is standing in front of the Blood Yari. As you approach, he nods to you and goes, Counselor, we have a local rule breaker, and we require someone to pass judgment on him.
Hmm.
I can't believe Pal's gonna execute this guy.
Is that my job? I don't think it is.
No,
Keep his face in.
technically not, but Ashugo doesn't have its own magistrate. We do need someone to actually fulfill the office. I would do it myself, but it would seem that people don't like having the executioner also be the judge.
That's absolutely fair.
I mean, I don't see what the big deal is, but so would you help us?
Of course. It's
All right.
my duty.
He leads you over to a building that he has sort of taken over as the guardhouse for Shugo. And inside, there are a couple of Shugo's just day-to-day guards. They are standing over a young man who is quite young. Looks like he's not even fully an adult yet, maybe 15 or 16. He has a blackened eye, and he looks very frightened,
Mm.
particularly of Ismo, because Ismo is a frightening person.
Yep.
This man was in a brawl between two rival gangs of street toughs. Before we could break it up, he stabbed an opponent with a tanto. We confiscated the
Hey,
weapon. His opponent did not survive.
Mm.
Dang.
Not a very honorable thing to do in a brawl.
Nope.
No.
The
Pal
magistrate,
knows from her many years of brawling.
under the previous regime, this would just be considered murder, and he would be executed.
Mm.
But under the new, we don't know how the new government is really setting up laws in these cases. I've never been like a really good law person otherwise. Anyway, I should probably study up on it, considering it's my job now.
Mm.
But yeah. So to give me help while I intimidate the riffraff, could you actually clarify what the official state position is on youths murdering?
Mm. You know,
I didn't mean to murder him. Shut up.
Yeah, what degree
Yes.
of murder is this?
I was once a youth, and I did partake in some gang violence, let's say. Uh, Murder, of course, is always frowned upon.
Ismo nods sagely.
Is the kid like right here? Is like, are we
Yeah,
at
he's
him?
right in front of
Oh, okay. Is
right
he
in
like?
front of him.
Is he bound? Is he?
Yes, he's bound on the ground,
Okay.
kneeling.
Just in the blooded yari, or are we elsewhere?
You're in the guard headquarters that Ismo
okay.
has set up.
Nice.
A pair of
Sure.
guards are with you.
She then she turns to look at the kid. She says, "So you didn't mean to kill him? Why'd you stick him with a knife? Then
He had a rock.
he had a
I
rock.
Yeah, he had a rock like this. Well, he can't move his arms to show you how large the rock was. So he sort of just like shapes his mouth into the size they think it
That's
thinks it
very
was.
easy.
It really wasn't. It really isn't hard, but you get the idea that it wasn't really quite a large rock. He was holding it. He was palming it in his fist so that his punches hit her harder.
Hmm.
My knife was dull and old. I didn't think it would hurt him that badly, but the point was sharp enough.
Who was he to you?
He was a crosstown thug. Beat up my brother.
Mm. With a rock?
Yes,
Mm. How is he?
my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine. He'll be fine. Lost 2 teeth.
Oh.
His good teeth too.
Not those bad teeth.
No, I mean his front teeth.
Oh. You thought he was gonna, what, smash your head in with a rock right then and there, and you stab a knife in him?
I was just trying to ward him off. He sort of like fell into it.
Hmm.
If you hear it from the dead youth's friends, though, this guy went after him.
Yeah, I mean, that's what anyone would say in any circumstance. Do we have any witnesses that aren't on either side?
Just me and the two guards, and we arrived after the event took place.
Hmm. How old are you, kid?
15. I'll be 16 next month.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
She like leans back in like the doorway and like looks back at Izumo and is like, I don't know. I feel for this kid. I know the kind of things that I understand where he's kind of coming from if he's telling the truth, and if we don't have anyone other than the people involved, their word, I don't feel like an execution is in order. Though a death, purposeful or not, is still a very heavy sort of thing. I don't know. I feel like maybe he would be more useful as
Working in the
a
mines for 1
living
million
person.
years.
I mean, we do have the mines. I kind of forgot about the mines. What were we doing with the mines? Was it who was working there right now?
The old people town.
I think we put a couple other criminals in there too, didn't we?
Yeah, I thought that's Is that a thing?
I think it happened once, and then we never really looked back on it again.
Well, you also have the cold mine here. Which, yeah, if you want that to be a penal mine, also, that's fine.
Oh, that's dark. I don't like that very much.
He'll be the canary on the mines.
How old was the guy that bought it?
The guy who bought it was 17.
Mm. What does his family do? What did he do?
He was a 17-year-old. His family are fishermen. He's probably going to be one also.
What does your family do, kid?
My family are farmers. We farm rice.
Did this guy have any siblings?
Yeah.
Mm, mm.
He has an older brother and a younger sister.
Mm. What do you think you deserve, kid?
I don't know. I'm sorry. He, at this point, it's too much for him. He breaks down. He begins weeping. What comes out of him isn't really intelligible anymore. You get the hint that he has a lot of contrition.
Yeah, for sure. I guess I could always insight check for that, but
Yeah, by all means,
I doubt he's like a,
I mean, this is a case of second-degree murder, right?
Yeah.
And he's a well, this is different than our society, so.
It's tough.
Yeah, if you said second-degree murder to Izumo, he'd be very confused.
Manslaughter.
What?
Voluntary manslaughter. I was gonna lead that up with like he's a minor, but then I was like, oh no, the society's way different. So
Everything's
How?
so different.
You sense that his contrition is sincere.
Whoa.
He feels real bad. In fact, he's probably going to have some long-term post-traumatic stress over this.
Oh, for sure. Pow's probably experienced something like that.
Well, you did
Like,
see
not
one of your
personally.
friends get killed and
That-
tossed into the water.
That was first degree murder, though.
yeah,
Mm.
this is like voluntary manslaughter, second degree murder.
Yeah. She's probably like had a buddy hurt someone more seriously than was meant or something, and was like really fucked up because of it. So she recognized this, and I don't think killing him is a great idea. But I'm bad at coming up with solutions. Izumo.
Yeah.
What could we do with this kid besides execution? Is there something?
Just before you said besides execution, Izumo's mouth was beginning to make the movements to say chop his head off. But
No.
as soon as you say that, he goes, "Oh, well, you could put him to work in the mines,
Ah, the mines.
but like the mines are all like mostly like they're paid workers in our mines, I think.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
we haven't.
so.
I haven't really been implementing a lot of like criminal labor or anything. So you could draft them.
Could draft him. It's not a terrible idea.
And then you can
That
get
seems like
We don't exactly have a prison here, so
no.
otherwise I'd say just throw them in that and forget about them. But
I mean, we've been picking up all sort of weird rapscallions and putting them into our army. So why not another?
And then you can get executed by the enemy.
Yeah, or honorably. Not. No. He doesn't necessarily have to be like front lines taking a sword in the gut or whatever.
I mean, I'd put him on the front lines.
Yeah.
Wah!
He's a kid. Maybe we could teach him how to shoot a bow or something.
Yeah, he's a kid. You need to be strong to shoot a bow.
Hey,
He's a strong kid.
military service is a great path to citizenship.
Does Kasumi just walk in because she came to talk to Shin?
Would you like to know more?
Click the button.
Where'd you
Excuse
come
me,
from?
The war against the Shogun's going great, but it can go even better. And then it flashes over to Hajime. I'm doing my part, and then the camera spins around 360 degrees, and it's Koshal Shaza. I'm doing my part.
Weird.
Also, the eye on his chest winks.
Oh,
That's the worst. I might have to remove that from the list because it's weirding me out.
it's really awful.
It's
bad.
not good.
I'm just thinking about that picture of that headless guy with the two eyes and the belly button mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that guy.
Who's
Well,
our?
you're the one who did this, so
Yeah, it's true.
live with the consequences. Because I'm not getting this removed.
And you should
I'm not if it costs me anything.
But yeah, it's a good joke.
Wait, what?
God, I love Starship Troopers.
It
It's a really fucking good movie.
is a really fucking good movie. One after we take the Shogun, we declare war against the bugs.
No, this is too bad. Hajime, you could have rolled a 30. If you had rolled a different number, you would have gained an alternate personality.
Shit.
How
Oh.
deep could this go?
Wowie.
Exactly. But this, well,
so wait, it would have been Koshal Strassa's alternate personality.
Yeah. So you would have rolled for the alignment for the alternate personality, and it would take over 50% of days. So 50% of the time that you turned into Koshal Straza, it would be other Koshal. Anyway. Also, another mantis lands on you.
The fuck?
The curse.
He's the Mantis King.
The mantis says, "I'm doing my part."
And winks. The other mantis snatches a fly out of the air and eats it.
That one says, "The only good bug's a dead bug."
Anyway.
Mm.
So is that what you want to do?
Yeah. You know, Izumu, you're a cow now. Izumo, if Kasumi was
Yeah,
here,
I'm
she
fine
would
with
probably say,
Military service.
enlist this boy.
Yeah.
What do you think about that idea?
I mean, seems like as good an idea as any. I guess it'll be more useful with a head still on his shoulder. All right. Ismo grabs him by his bound hands and lifts him up onto his feet. Come on. We're taking you to the barracks. Thank you.
do your best. Prove yourself to be honorable and not just a shit,
Okay.
and it'll be fine.
Ismo pushes him out the door in the direction of the barracks. At a certain point, they get, wait, what about my parents?
Well, figure it out.
So, yeah. And then you have Kasumi.
Yeah.
The Blooded Yari is, as usual, filled with patrons making themselves varying levels of inebriated
Okay.
on various different things. Well, upstairs, booze. Downstairs, in what has rapidly become a essentially a shrine to Polonius, people are indulging themselves in other ways.
What?
As
Sals,
you,
why are you trying to get Kasumi to be a weird fuck person?
excuse me?
Why are you trying to make Kasumi fuck?
I'm not. I'm just describing what you see.
I'm just teasing. I'm sorry.
All right. So yeah, you go into the drug den, and find your way deeper into its resources, into the back. It's sort of a winding basement, as you remember,
Mm-hmm.
and through the backmost doors into the chamber of Shin, who, as is his wont lately, lounges upon a number of pillows and is stuffing his face while smoking a pipe filled with something heavily scented and probably delirium inducing. He, however, seems to have no issue with it. You, on the other hand, are forced to choke back a cough every so often due to the smoke-smothered atmosphere. As you enter, his eyebrow raises in your direction, though his nearly closed eyes remain in their normal, sleepy position. And he goes, Kasumi. Thanks for accepting my summons. I was wondering if that actually do that, or if the big general wouldn't want to come and visit the lowly spy master in his domain.
I mean, I've tried to get you to do things before. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you. So speaking of doing things,
Mhm.
people have told me in Bozu that a woman has been getting close to the old magistrate there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I may have had something to do with that.
I didn't realize. I was going to say perhaps we could use this as a way of getting close to him, but you did something with that?
Yeah, turns out Cesare had a succubus working for him.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, well, now the succubus works for me.
I had heard something about this. Cesare has...
He left somewhere, I don't know. I don't care.
Alright. Shin takes that answer for a second.
I clearly do care.
Yeah.
Roll a bluff check.
And Shin clearly knows that you do, but he allows that statement to just drop where it lay. Well, so Gadaris is doing your bidding.
Yes.
All right, good.
I had him go and seduce the magistrate of Bozu, hopefully so we can, take control of it ourselves.
Well, from what I've been told, he has successfully done the seduction. Is he going to return here?
He's supposed to return here in about how many days has it been since we arrived?
He is due back in about another week and a day, maybe.
I relay that he's due back in about a week and a day.
Okay. Good. We can discuss what he's learned then, perhaps engender a way of taking Bozu. But I have another question for you. Cesare and I had an agreement.
Which is?
So you know how I collect succubi.
Sure.
Well, you've seen me do it.
Yeah, well, I know, but what are you getting at?
Gadaris would have been an Arago that I am currently missing. Cesare offered him to me. Gadaris was helpless to resist being under Cesare's orders. But before I consumed him, he offered an alternative. He would continue working for us, and in return he would give us the location of another Irago currently permanently summoned onto Locust nearby, down
Okay.
in the old Wizard's Tower in Hayatetsu.
All right.
Cesare had plans to retrieve this Irago for me. I was hoping that since you're now Gadaris's controller, you would honor this agreement also.
I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't.
I appreciate it.
Do you have any news from, say, your various dealings around the rest of the island?
Well, news that Kamako has fallen reached Hayaba very quickly, along with those 100 samurai. The magistrate is now panicked.
It's
From
understandable.
what I've been told, he's bringing up every samurai that he has access to, which really isn't a tremendous number, but he's also bringing in Ronin by the
Uh-oh.
boatload from other nearby islands. You may have a large and potent army on your hands quite soon, marching northward.
Do you know what town they're likely to be focusing on?
Probably Kamako.
That makes sense.
Exactly. Too much food going missing. And it also has a road leading directly from Hayab.
Right. Well, then we need to get ready for combat. It was going to happen sooner or later.
Exactly. I'll keep my ears open for any news of that army's formation, but I'd expect it to start marching within a month.
Right. Okay. Well, thanks for the heads up.
You're welcome. The region's taking you all seriously now. This might be getting more dangerous.
Well, we knew it was going to happen, but we'll handle it.
Yes. Would you like some beef nagamaki?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. Take that beef wrapped around a scallion and you pop it in your mouth.
That sounds
Good.
really good, actually.
All for initiative.
Hey, Nuva, you're back.
Hey.
How was Infinity War, Nuva?
That's a discussion for later.
Okay.
It's good though.
Yes, I haven't seen it, so
Yeah.
Spoil the whole
Any-
movie for Sal's, Nuva.
if you do, I will kill you. Not your character, you.
Is the spoiler that it's good? A No.
Yes.
It's good. It's really good. Anyways,
Okay.
Oh, yay.
Good.
it seems I came in at an appropriate time though. So,
Who wants to
Uh,
speak to Batbear?
am I here with this particular?
No.
Whoever NPC is telling us.
It's just Shin and Kasumi talking right now.
Is Shin Kasumi's new dad?
Yes.
No. Shin, Kasumi still thinks Shin is very gross.
He like offers you one bit of food and you're like,
Wow.
Dad.
Look.
I mean, Shin has never come on to you or anything, Kasumi. She's just
He invited you to an orgy, but I
That's
mean
his own
beyond
thing.
that.
He did invite me to an orgy.
that was a holy orgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a religious orgy.
A orgy.
Archie. We got there.
It wasn't that funny.
Don't you fucking tell me when I can't laugh at you.
I sure can. Watch me.
Socialist? Why did I say socialist? Whatever.
Why did you say socialist?
I was trying to think of what kind of ideology would. Whatever. I don't care. Dystopian enforcer. There we go.
What?
I don't know. Get off my back.
Illiberalism.
Yeah.
Fascist.
There we go. That's the word I
Yeah.
was looking for.
I gotcha.
Thank you. Stop being a fascist, Greaves. The least likely candidate here to be a fascist. Whatever. This is awkward. Let's keep going.
Wait, why is Greaves the least likely to be
Yeah,
a
why-
fascist and not
Why are
say
any of us
Joke's
more
Literally
on
any
you.
of
I'm
us
fascist
else.
as shit.
Well, that's because without, Greaves is small and frail and very white.
Mhm.
Unlike you,
You went-
Jake, who is large and round and very white.
Greaves would not survive in a Marxist order.
Yes.
or
That
fascist
is-
order rather?
Well, no, he's white.
Because Greaves
He
is
would-
least likely to be a fascist, so
Like,
oh, he's okay. Yeah, sure.
like in a pool of I don't
That's
know what I'm saying. I'm just making up.
I
don't know
what
I'm
talking about.
Yeah,
You're just firing at all cylinders, just shooting in the dark, hoping something sticks.
Yeah, this is just panic mode. I don't know what the consequences of my words are right now. All right. I'm
All right.
hungry. I'm eating grana padano and tomato crackers. It's okay.
Nice.
Excellent.
I'm sure that those taste good to you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh my god.
That was
Wow, Sal's.
It's
What? the-
I'll be honest. No, tomato at that last point was just like you lost me.
Oh.
Sells
What kind of
hates
flavor is that
tomatoes.
there, Nuba?
It's breakfast.
Well, so it tastes like breakfast food.
No, it tastes like cheese, which is weird.
Yeah, you see, I figure your breakfast and my breakfast are probably pretty different.
Grana Padano. What is Grana Padano?
I don't know. You're the one who said it.
1 second.
Ugh, cheese.
Oh, it is
Cheese.
cheese.
It's a
little-
Parmesan-like thing.
Yeah, it's comparable to Parmigiano Reggiano. I'm not good with cheese.
Parmesan is like fairly inoffensive as far as cheeses go.
Yeah,
it's
you're
it's
lactose
barely a
intolerant.
cheese. It's wonderful.
Yeah, you just shower your food in it.
I just want to like slowly just sort of gnaw on a slice of it, like
Yeah.
a wedge.
Asiaga's pretty good too.
I'm more of a feta or
It's all
blue
right.
Feta.
cheese kind of guy. Whatever.
Speaking of
Ricotta.
cheese,
Yeah.
So okay, I'm kind of mad because the Arabic pronunciation of feta is feta, because like that's just how the language is. So that knowing that I've probably been saying it wrong this entire time because I just thought, oh, it's the same because they're spelled the same, is
Mm.
infuriating. Whatever. Arabic and English are languages, I guess.
Feta
yes,
cheese.
they are both languages. Oh, apparently 36,000 people in, what was it? I think it was like Saxonburg, Baden, Germany,
Uh-huh.
signed a petition saying that the English section of their equivalent to the SAT was
Oh.
too hard because it used archaic language,
It's true.
because it included a passage from a 1936 work by, what was his name?
John English.
No. But yeah, it used the word rowling.
Oh, what
Um,
is that
Why
word?
though?
What is rowling? I've never heard of that word.
J.K. Rowling.
There you
Oh.
go.
Actually, her name is pronounced rolling.
Rowling.
Rolling.
I literally look. Yeah, how do you spell that word out of curiosity? I want to know what it means. Also, how it's spelled.
Rowling. It's an archaic English word. It's not used anymore, really.
That's-
But it's the present participle of roll.
Oh, that's bullshit.
No one would know that.
Yeah.
Why would you do this to the Germans?
Whose language
I mean,
is
the
over-
Germans did it to the Germans, so.
Yeah, whose
Fucking-
language is already
Chill out,
pretty
Germans.
difficult as it is. Let's look up the word. I don't know. Let's look up
Alright.
a comp.
So what's going on with Kasumi and Shin?
Ah, yes. Well, yeah, I think we're pretty much concluding with Katsumi and Shin.
I go and give Tatsu one of those peppers. And I say, enjoy. You're like a pepper person, I guess.
What if he actually hates spicy food?
I'm sorry.
What?
Can I just make one little like observation? I looked up like complicated German words. What is this word, and why does it mean? What is a staircase joke? 1 second.
The Germans have words for everything. Hey,
Treppenwitz.
that's a good word. I like it.
Treppenwitz, I think that actually just means staircase joke, like literally.
That's a good
Is
word.
it-
I like it.
Is it like the French one, the escalator humor? What is that one? The something-
Closing
Oh.
gate panic. Exterior shape. What is an inner pig dog?
Okay, so Germany has amazing words where they just squish other words together to make more and more
Oh, yeah, that's
specific words.
That's the thing about German. German actually has a very small base vocabulary because because in order to create other words, they create compounds of previous ones.
Which is a smart way of doing it.
Yeah.
It really is, and there's a number of them that have migrated into the English language, like kindergarten.
Why isn't
Which
Treppenwitz made it? Jeez.
I have no
Because
idea.
I think probably because we have this phrase for it.
Wait, is that still German? That looks.
That's
French.
French.
French. But
Okay.
I assume it's the same because
This
right?
de l'escalier. I'm not really
It's
sure.
when you think of the best reply to something, but it's too late because you're already on the stairs, and that the moment has passed.
That's good.
Oh,
hmm
Staircase wit.
I like that. Oh yeah. Isn't there an English word for that too?
Probably.
Yeah. Except it's just one word.
It's a concept that transcends languages.
Yes. Arabic is too literal for this.
L'esprit de l'escalier.
It's not the most subjective language. Anyways.
Mm.
We got like 18 words for love. What do you mean you only have 2?
Amateurs.
You know what's but the thing about German though is that you have modern German, which is mostly just compound words made of the base words, and the base words you just have to memorize.
Yeah.
Lamp is die Lampe, and they have genders and all that stuff.
Oh.
And usually for most words, especially modern words like lamp, it's easy to pluralize because die Lampe just becomes die Lampen. You just most things just get an en or an n if it ends with an e already. Some of the old German words, the German words that they had to come up with real early and have just continued using since they invented it. Handschuh makes me laugh.
Hanzo.
Hanzo.
Get strange though. So the one that I like is the German word for a single apple is der Apfel.
The apple.
Yes. Well, yeah, using the article. But yes, a single apple is an Apfel. Plural apples is Apfel.
Oh boy.
That means you got 8 apples.
No, the only change is how you pronounce the A.
Oh,
in
it's not
apple.
written differently at all?
It is written, the plural
Okay.
in apfel is written AP.
We have words in English where the plural and singular are the same.
Yeah.
That's
True.
true.
Like deer.
Probably because it's a,
Like they and them.
It's the Frankenstein of a language?
yes,
Yeah.
but with a lot of influence from German.
Yeah.
But yeah, Apfel gets an umlaut, and that's just what it is.
Huh.
Anyway, enough German.
Yes.
This is not Germany. This is Hadono.
I'll forget all these language lessons immediately.
Well, I mean, that's why you record it.
And that's the only reason.
That's the only reason. I don't upload them. I just re-listen to it.
Spitzengefühl.
It's English.
I'll have to remember it.
Food.
I'll have to remember that one.
That's so good.
I'm still way into Treppenwitz.
The Zweitschei is also pretty good.
So Pathfinder.
What's
Yes,
Pathfinder?
About it.
I love how this turned out as like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna talk about Infinity War. I don't want to like, I don't want to take it off into a tangent. Oops.
Oops.
Sal's did it.
Yeah. This is entirely my fault.
Sorry. Where is
So,
that
let's
fire
actually-
currently?
Well, let's catch up at Bio right now.
Yes.
So, yes, after Cesare went sailing away,
Yes.
the party regrouped, explored another tile where they found some hot peppers that are a trade good, and then returned to Shugo.
Okay, I misinterpreted that. I was like, as soon as like we like waved Cesare off to like, to his new love life.
Then we
literally,
ate hot peppers.
No. That we like turned over like a floor tile and found like a box of hot peppers and just started eating. Yeah.
Yeah, no, by tile I meant hex.
All right. Yeah. It just took me a second.
Yes, so you found, it was a forest hex, you found hot peppers in it, it's good. So you have returned to Shugo, whereupon Hajime brewed a potion with the witch, which you should know is potentially fraught with peril, especially if the potion is specifically going to be permanent. So now Hajime has an extra eye on his chest and is apparently attracting mantises.
What?
Yeah.
Huh. That's unfortunate.
We haven't determined what kind of mantis, though. Maybe he's having like making some kind of like breeding pheromone.
Hmm.
And all
That's
like
gross.
male mantises wanted the get down.
Oh, well, that's gross
Yeah.
and unfortunate and a
They're
curse
called
that
Mantises.
Mantis.
I
Mantis's
didn't-
rights matters.
I did such a fucking face right now. Wow.
All right, so
God damn it.
Paulina had a bit of a trial that she had to attend to, murder trial of a young adult who killed someone in a street brawl. She elected to have him inducted into the army.
Yep.
Kasumi met up with Shin and talked about their current shenanigans, which include sending Gadaris to seduce the the town elder, rather, not magistrate. Well, he styles himself a magistrate of Bozu.
Pretty sure
As,
it's pronounced magistrate.
Bungo.
as well as reviewing his intelligence from Hayaba, which is to say that within a month there will be a fairly powerful army there that will likely be marching upon you. And last but not least, Sada met up with Pardax, one of the Iderons, who informed her that a unit of Clockwork Soldiers will soon be joining your army.
Also an
Alright.
Idaron, apparently.
Also good.
Because that Idaron will lead the Clockwork Army.
Is this the
We don't know what Idaron yet. It might be
Okay, I
Pardax,
was-
but it might be another one.
Is that the name of the guy with the photograph?
No.
No,
Fur?
that is Betelus.
That's Betelus.
Pardax is the cylindrical one.
Yeah, he likes math.
Oh,
So he has a bunch
Switches.
of like calculator switches on him.
Very
That's-
tall, stompy legs.
that's weird.
A person-like face.
That's also weird. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Wait, does it move?
No.
I
Yes.
assume it does
Face?
not.
Oh no, the
like-
face does not know.
Okay, because that'd be weird. I feel like an Eteron with like movable facial features would be like, oh, sorry, it just takes me a second to compute. So everything, like, I don't have a mouth. Like, I don't need like a mouth.
Actually, a lot of Abscess and Iderons do have faces like that, including Agamentai. They have a sort of mask-like approximation of a human face, just created through a sort of Art Deco-y geometric
That's what I figured. Yeah. That's how I imagined.
aesthetic.
Yeah. Also, always on the ready for my questions, Else.
So getting back to you, Pat Bayar, you weren't here, so I hadn't really had you to do anything. So if you would like to do anything now that you are back in Shugo, it is up to you. Currently, Kasumi is going to try to play a practical joke on
I wasn't playing practical joke on Tatsu.
Tatsu.
I
Oh,
was
you
just
weren't?
giving him a pepper.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Tatsu takes the pepper and looks at it and goes, yeah, no, I can definitely make stuff with this.
Well, we found like a grove of them and stuff.
Ah, cool. Well, if you like
Yeah.
spicy food, I can definitely work that into what I make.
Yeah, I'm into it.
How are you doing, by the way?
Not great.
No, you're not. You want to talk about it?
No. I don't.
And then she
Okay.
leaves.
Well, if you do, I'm here.
I hate you.
I still do.
Oh.
I still hate you too, but like, I could listen to you and tell you how stupid you're being.
Mm. Tempting.
Yeah.
And yeah, she does that, but I don't really want to like. The scene will just kind of be hokey. So, but yeah, she does do that.
All right. So Tatsu starts making food. Kasumi unloads herself on him,
Whoa.
by which I mean her feelings.
Uh-huh.
Also, all the water.
Big anime waterfall too onto Tatsu into his soup that he's making.
Yep. He's just left there, soaked, blinking. Yes. So, Batbear, what would you like to do? Ha! You don't say. Nova, you might be muted,
It can't
or
be-
you might be gone.
Nuva's dead.
He's getting more
Alright.
food.
Let's shift back to Koschelstraße for Hajime.
Yeah.
So you're left with Pascal. Pascal is still sort of taken aback by your whole, you got a thing in your chest now.
I mean, yeah, it's not what I wanted, but
No, what did you want anyway?
I am worried more and more about some of the influences going on in our coup party, so to speak.
Influences.
There's a lot of
What, you mean like alcohol?
not really.
Good.
I think a fair number of the people surrounding SATA do not have the best intentions of a nation that she wants to create in mind.
Do you think I don't have the best intentions?
No, I don't. I'm not worried about you. That's why I didn't have any problem bringing you here.
Oh, thanks. It's nice to have people that are not worried about you being a sociopath. Pascal sort of like looks around a bit. So, you still didn't answer what you got there then, or what you drank there.
I have a detect evil permanency now.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's a thing. I'm not.
I could
showing
see it
up,
being
am I?
very useful.
And see that everyone's evil now.
Yes, you occasionally are getting little red blips as your detect evil sonar passes over the area.
It's an active ability. I have to be using it.
Hmm.
All right.
You have to be focusing.
Yeah.
So I'm not like, am I evil?
I check them out.
Pascal does not detect as evil.
No.
He's a little evil.
Phew.
He's scrawny is what he is.
Who said that?
It's me.
Talking shit about behind my back.
He bumps right into Batbear's
Kill
massive.
them.
He bumps right into Batbear's massive chest.
Have you gotten even taller?
Would you like to know more?
Not everybody has the advantage of having a witch randomly turn them into a Goliath.
Wait. But I was huge before.
Not
Oh,
huge.
you were actually kind of on the small side for a centaur.
No, I
Well,
know,
short, but buff. He was buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Batbear was really quite buff.
Yeah, you ever see
Pascal
him?
had the advantage
Yeah.
previously.
Uncomfortably so.
He now no longer does.
Yes. Anyways. No, I'm off to if it's the spotlight is on me, I'm gonna go get this sort of the Nadashi that I got like feels like an eternity ago appraised.
Sada is also gonna
Uh,
go to the blacksmith because I remember
'Cause
something I want to do.
I'm like legit curious. What?
Ah, you bring me a Nodachi.
Yes. I don't remember how to. Oh, there we go. This is better. Yeah. Yes.
Hmm.
To you too, sir.
Let me look at it.
Here you
He
go.
takes the Nodachi and he holds it up to his eye. Looks down the length. Hits it with a small silver hammer and watches the bizarrely colored sparks fly off. Yep, it's magical.
Oh, cool. What kind of like magic? Fire magic? Ice magic?
Let me figure that out.
Other magic?
What?
None of the above magic.
Elder magic. Oh,
Beast
no.
that rise magic?
Yes.
This is
It
the
is.
sword of the beast.
It's a Nodachi that rides.
The other kind of elder magic.
Blade just sort of keeps wiggling around. It's actually really strange. It doesn't look that dangerous, actually. It just looks weird.
It's a cute little pet.
When you said elder magic, I was thinking of like magic made and used primarily by old people.
Old.
Would you like some peppermint candies? And he waves his hands and they just all appear in your pockets.
Awesome.
Why does my sword have arms?
Magic grandpa candy.
Here, have these flavorless peanut things.
Okay, I thought Jake was really committing to the joke and he had a bag on him.
I mean, no, but at the same time, it really works.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I'd like an old man's sword.
Batfire, roll a D100.
Okay. Come on, 69. Damn it.
Next time.
All right, this is a countering Nodachi.
Ugh. It can
What?
counter.
That's literally perfect for me. That's not how to use that word. Fuck.
A countering weapon gives its wielder a +2 bonus to his combat maneuver defense against combat maneuvers made to disarm or sunder this weapon. If the attempt fails, the wielder can immediately attempt the same maneuver against the opponent without provoking attacks of opportunity. The wielder never risks dropping his weapon with a failed disarm combat maneuver when counterattacking in this manner. This ability can be used even if the attacker is not within the wielder's reach. Countering can only be placed on melee weapons.
Good thing this is a melee weapon then.
Need to disarm or sunder this weapon. What is sundering again?
Thundering, it's destroying and breaking.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I forgot.
Jesus.
Remember, your current Nodachi is also magical. Current
Yes.
Keen.
Yes.
They are both very good.
He's all wields them.
I mean, there's no like I obviously can carry both of them because there's no like this is
I mean,
not the
Yeah,
weight
you
limit.
can have both of them on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that
You
like
can
that
switch
plus
between
two-
them depending on the situation.
Well, it's the thing is the +2 that combat maneuver defense is very good. That's
Right.
what I'm focusing on. But oh, it's specifically against combat maneuvers made to. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I
it's
might-
specifically against disarming and sundering, not just all combat maneuvers.
Yeah, this is something that I'd probably like have in the back just in case. Like I know, like I have like knowledge of like whatever encounters coming up. Like we're gonna fight ninjas. What are ninjas known for? Disarming, like that kind of stuff. Okay,
Mm.
so I don't know. It seems like either I'll sell this weapon or keep it in the back end. Otherwise, my keen does the job for me. Sorry, I have like a cracker in my throat.
It's not a good place for it. All right.
Now I'm gonna go to the blacksmith.
Okay.
Yes.
My Lady Sada.
Hey, I was wondering if you could restore this wakizashi, and I pull out that rusty wakizashi I got.
He takes it.
It's magical.
He hits it with his silver hammer, and a great amount of sparks like fly off. And he goes, "Oh, yeah, it is."
Yeah.
Uh, hmm. I think I can, but this would take time and effort.
All right.
It
Huh.
is really old.
Yeah. It was apparently used by the Grey Warrior Suri.
This is the blade of Suri.
Yes. I got it from a guy for like 50 silver pieces.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think
Didn't know what he had.
Yeah, he didn't. Well, he did, but he
Impressive.
didn't seem to realize he was actually speaking the truth.
Wow,
Oh.
what an idiot.
I know, right?
But yes, wow, to restore the blade of Suri. I will do this for you free of charge.
Oh, thank you.
It will be an honor to work on such arcane metal. Hopefully I don't break it.
Indeed. I was also wondering, probably, after you're done with that, if you could
Wanna go
sharpen
out?
my katana to make it keen.
Hmm.
I don't think that's how Keen works, but okay.
Well, I mean, that's how Vampire did it.
Look, I made sure. Don't bring
I
up
mean, you
that.
got an enchanted.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I could work on your katana as well.
Or well,
but
I guess make a new one, I guess, because that had to be masterwork. But
no, you can upgrade weapons.
oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been doing that since the previous campaign.
Isn't
All
it
right.
like, really expensive though? Like you like
It might
No.
be.
We don't-
I just
In
need to
this
know.
case, it would be the cost between the new weapon and the old one,
yeah.
or the new cost of the weapon versus the old cost of the weapon. Since you're just increasing it by a +1, since that's keen, it'll just be 2,000 silver.
All right.
Yeah, but like for example, my +1 to +2, that's
That's going to be more expensive. That'll be
Obviously.
6,000.
yeah, and I don't have. I remember wanting to make it +2, and I was like, oh, I thought I had enough, but I don't.
Nope.
All right. Oh, question. Did appraising cost anything? I don't know.
No, he did that gratis.
Cool.
He likes you. You give him good business. So,
Yay.
by the way, that armor that you now have, very stylish.
Oh yeah, I should draw myself, even though I don't know how to draw.
Yeah, I keep
Hey,
having that problem.
Rita. How about I
Yep.
commission you later?
Maybe one day I will draw a picture.
A picture, not
One.
necessarily of that bear, but just
Oh,
a picture.
Just a
Kind of how
picture.
it came off as me. I'll ask for your prices later. That came out right.
Five Goku for a picture of
Yeah,
Vampire.
half Goku. However much that was. What is that, like 20, 30, 50 gold? What is that?
It's like 50 silver.
Nah.
But I didn't think you were taking commissions right
No.
now.
Not currently.
only
is what I was gonna say.
only from Nuva.
Not currently.
Kermit.
Oh,
Not
Miss
Kermit.
Piggy.
So is the blacksmith up to the job?
He's gonna try.
All right.
Didn't he already
I
accept?
give him a check for 2,000 silver pieces.
He just said he'd do it for free.
Well, I know
Oh,
for
no.
the katana
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
because just dropping 2,000 pieces right on his counter would be pretty silly. So you can just go to the
Oh.
bank to get it.
What? What is this? The future? I demand.
Or a banquet. I don't know what they call it in the
I do-
fancy times.
I demand a timeline where everybody carries everything that they own in like this.
Ye
tiny
old
sets.
cashier's check.
An IOU.
Paulina,
Yes.
what are you doing now that you have consigned a life to a life?
What?
Uh,
Ugh.
Eh.
I don't know. Just chill.
Where are you chilling?
Let's see. I've been on a roof. I've been on a rock.
A rock on a roof. that you put there. How about like on top of like a really tall tree? Like, the point, like those martial art.
I'm gonna chill at the temple.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shunichi is there too.
I'm thinking.
He's currently meditating.
Like sit opposite from him and just chill, meditating of her own. Consider the fuck what's the brosis? Oh God.
What? The Great Cosmic Brotherhood Sisterhood? The bro sis?
Oh,
You have no idea how much I love that pun.
that's so stupid.
It's so good. I thought of that in the car as I was driving to the post office, and I just thought to myself, aha! I've come up with it. I'm the best. As you are meditating there, are you meditating on the brosis?
Yeah, she's recently learned some stuff about a religion that is of her family, but she hadn't really considered, and now she's like thinking on what she's learned, thinking about how it affects her life, if it's sort of her thing or not.
As you are sitting there and you begin meditating, you hear someone walk into the shrine and go, "Hey, Paulina!" Psst!
She just opens one eye.
It's Pascal.
She like
He waves at you.
puts like just one hand up, like open palm, like low effort wave, like, yeah, what's up? I see you.
Do you have a sec? He seems excited about something.
She nods and gets up quietly so as not to disturb what's his face, Shinichi.
Junichi does not seem disturbed. He rarely does.
Wow.
So you go over. Pascal goes, "So I have an idea. So you know how I've been getting into this whole trying to like use my skills and my resources to make everybody else better so that they can in turn make me better and we can all make each other better in the great sort of thing. The book explains it better, but yeah. So I'm gonna write a letter. I'm gonna write a letter to Rodrigo.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell him to use my stipend to buy back Sada's sword.
Whoa.
I haven't been using it, so I don't know. Well, actually, I do know. Considering what I had said previously, because I hadn't really been living. Yeah, I have enough.
But now we don't have to worry about pirates stealing it. Or do we?
Well, that's the thing. I was worried about pirates stealing it previously, but now Cesare's hanging out with Claude. So if we're flying if we're in a ship flying the Sarugan flag, they shouldn't attack that, right?
I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow, that's how much do you think that sword is worth to Rodrigo.
I mean, it's worth the cost of the contract. So that was, well, it was repayment on the loan. So that was 10,000 gold, 10,000 silver.
Jeez.
Yeah, that'll pretty much wipe me out. But that's the other thing. Rodrigo sent me here to learn from Cesare. Cesare's gone now. But the other thing that he sent me here technically was to establish a trading post here. I can't do that because I don't have any money and I don't have any resources of my own, and I'm not using the kingdom's resources to establish a Fatazo trading post. But if he sends the resources, then I can. And if there's a Fatazo trade route between Shugo and Viven, we'll have more trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can send more of those great peppers to the Ven.
Oh yeah. I think writing your brother with these ideas is an excellent thing to do. Have you sent him any correspondence at all?
I sent him a letter while we were in the Twin Kingdoms, but not since because of
Wow.
the whole, being
Yeah.
chased by pirates. I didn't want to endanger anyone.
Yeah.
But now I don't have to worry about that. Yeah.
And this Pascal, this attend ket stuff is it's really affected you, hasn't it?
He's becoming
mean-
a good boy.
I always thought that I was worshiping him by emulating his.
Sweet bod.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
I was going to say something a
Yeah.
little bit more, but yeah, sweet bod,
Respectful or yeah.
Herculean physique.
Who's that now?
What?
What?
Who?
Huh?
I'm not familiar. Oh,
No, yeah, but
Hmm.
yeah, no, what Shinichi's put me onto here. It's a lot more to that. It is, of course, building yourself up into the greatest pillar of strength and aesthetic monumentalism that you can, he says, flexing to demonstrate. But it's also helping people because this, and he gestures to his body, is really only a metaphor for this, and he gestures expressively outward.
I missed what you said. You roboted a bit.
Oh, I did?
So it's just me or
At
you?
what point?
Sorry.
What was the last thing I said?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Uh-oh.
Oh,
I think Rita's
Uh-oh.
dead.
it's
No,
me?
can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
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 Hello.
Hello?
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 Can you hear us
Damn it.
now?
Yeah, I don't know what's going
Okay,
on. Sorry.
1 second. I don't
You
know
cut out slightly for like a second for me, Sals.
Oh, okay. It's
Oh,
probably just
Just repeat your
a,
last sentence.
Yeah, I think everybody can hear everybody. Rita, at what point did I cut off?
Just like the last sentence he said about his bod.
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Go
It's
back
a
over the
great subject.
pod.
Yeah. One more time.
Right.
Really
So,
spent a lot of time on that thing.
like, in addition to building yourself up into, physical perfection, you also have to make sure to help other people perfect themselves. Because this, and he gestures down towards his body, is only a metaphor for all this. He gestures expressively out towards the various people of Shugo that bustle past the shrine. Yeah?
I get you. Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you?
I think so.
I fucks with that.
I either way though, I think it's doing you good. You're in much higher spirits than you were for a while, and it's nice.
Yeah. It's also made me think about my relationship with Cesare. He
Yeah.
was a guy,
Yeah.
but he did teach me a lot about being a merchant.
I mean, he has a lot of experience and good sense in his head, but
He also taught me to be less self-absorbed, I think.
oh, at least that's a positive.
Wait, you agree with him?
What?
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 I'm kidding. Anyway,
Oh.
I'm going to write that letter and then do a full chest work. So,
How's he gonna get that letter to?
oh,
Boat. Magic. Boat.
I need a ship.
Need a
Magic
ship.
boat.
Magic boat.
Magic boat.
Message in a bottle.
Send one
How
guy in
am
a
I-
rowboat.
You can't send your ships back because they know them. I could see about getting like a local Adenese sailing ship. I'm going to do that. Do I have money? I can probably get money. I mean, it would be a trade vessel, so like, it's really an investment for the crown. Do we call it the crown here? The dino, the domain.
That may be the domain.
Yeah. Actually, I think they had ships in Kamako. Yeah, I'll send the letter there, and then the letter will go from there to Vivent, and then from Vivent back to here, and then we'll have the sword.
I think it would be great to have the sword.
Yeah.
The family
Yeah.
blade.
Also the money. You know.
Didn't excite up a little, Spud.
Oh, I
Ew.
wonder if you can send my gym over too.
What?
His entire gym.
And at that, Pascal wanders away. Musing about his gym. He does wave goodbye to you, and he wishes you happy meditations. And he
Oh.
apologizes for interrupting.
No worries.
Worry.
No, not a one.
Okay.
So,
So.
anything anyone else would like to do?
Nope.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I trying to think of something. I guess I
Kasumi
like.
Tatsu made you a nice soup.
I vented a lot.
Yes.
I guess
He's he looks exhausted. And he wasn't even venting.
Was the news of like, an army being set up to come and get us shared with us?
Yes. Shin
Okay.
told Kasumi that.
All right. Did Kasumi tell Sada and Sada
Oh,
tell me?
yes.
Haven't
Well,
had the
actually,
chance yet.
technically, Kasumi, no. So I wouldn't worry about it too much yet, because you don't know about it.
I purposely withhold the information from the party.
Because you're secretly working with the Shogun.
Well, one that if that was a thing, I don't want to be acting with that with the. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure that
We left a considerable army at Kamako, because
Kasumi has been playing a really long game of deception from childhood.
right up to this moment, this is what she's
Yeah.
been planning.
Yep.
Since she was born.
Yep.
Anyway.
It turns out I was actually the daughter of the Shogun.
Dun dun dun.
Da da da.
How do we kill
Anyway, it's
water?
almost the start of the next month, right?
It
The
is
fantasy equivalent of May.
indeed.
Can't believe
It's
we're
spring.
it's spring. Yes.
Such a
Spring.
dumb
Is it?
sentence.
Spring.
Spring.
Is
It's
it?
the perfect.
Will it?
It's the perfect time to set up our new
It is
pepper.
the second month of spring.
Will
Spring
it ever
has
be spring?
Sprung or
It's
spung.
fucking not though.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's always summer here.
I mean,
It
It's always
is-
summer
it's
in Hanukkah.
winter.
It's
Yeah.
really hot
currently.
summer
I love
and
that shit.
slightly cooler summer.
Cool.
Sounds great. I would like to move there.
So you are going into really hot summer right now.
Yay.
Are there cicadas?
There are all manner of tropical insects here.
Noisy bugs?
There's also fire lizards.
Yes.
Wow.
This is
There are
this
also
is
mosquitoes.
is this the fire
Gosh,
lizards? Is
shit.
this the fire lizard spawning season?
Of course.
Oh no.
Punch them. I can't wait to punch fire lizard.
Yes, there are. The fire lizards will be doing their traditional mating dance of
Uh.
breathing fire on each other. Um, and while Hajime continues to accrue mantises.
Is Ashame covered in mantises now?
He's not covered. Some of them, he seems to like have a maximum of like 3 before, and if another one shows up, one of the previous ones like leaves. They're nice
Wait,
mantises,
like
by the way.
right when the other one shows up?
No, he's like,
I was
like,
gonna
hey,
say
I'm
weird.
I'm gonna take over for now, and the other one hangs around for a little bit and then flies away. The mantises are really beautiful too. They're like sort of pearly white and have very brightly colored, multicolored wings.
That sounds all right.
They just sort of chill out with Hajime. How is Hajime or Coastal Straza dealing with his new eyeball and mantis?
Does he get one sunglass
The
lens?
mantises, that's pretty inconsequential, so he's not going to worry about that. He is going to like fashion a brassiere into a brassiere so that it's an eye patch.
Oh my god.
All right, you talk to the local seamstress tailor lady. When you tell her what you want, she goes, "Huh?" and then realizes you're the second in line to the first in line to the domain of Sarugu, and just at that point just goes, "Okay."
Thanks.
She makes the thing. It works.
I'm good. No consequences whatsoever.
That's dumb. Why did it have to be a bra made into an eye patch? Why not just like 2 belts, one slung across the shoulder
Yeah.
and one across
Why
the
don't
middle
you-
with
why
like
don't
a
you get
patch
some-
of fabric?
Some Final
I know.
Fantasy belt shit.
And now you have like a weird cup. Like I don't know what kind of clothes you wear, but does he just have a mono boob now?
I mean, that's the thing. It's not like a shaped cup. It's
Okay.
it's a medieval sort of
Good.
brassiere. It's not even really a brassiere. It's more like a cloth wrapping that
Just
goes
some
around and
underclothes.
above.
Nice.
I'm just picturing like one weird little titty
Well,
on this broad boy's chest.
I am broad now.
Mhm.
so but Hajime, do you want to do anything besides the or are you good?
I think I'm good
Okay.
for now. Yeah.
Well, then we could just go on to the end of the month, which is a mere 6 days away.
Yes. I'm ready for that.
Excuse me. This should have happened while you were in prison. What's happening now?
What is it?
I'll tell you in a sec. Sada, make a fortitude save
Alright. Let's see here.
as you fall ill.
hey!
Shit.
Oh, okay,
I'm
good.
falling ill here.
All right. Yes, as you shortly after you return to Shugo, you feel ill severely. You get terrible bone
Right.
pains. You
Bonitis. No.
Not bonitis.
well aches in your bones and muscles. You have shakes, severe fever, and occasional delirium.
Jesus. What'd you do to yourself?
I hate that pepper.
No, you failed a fortitude save a little while ago.
Yeah. What was it? I don't remember. Was it when we were
I don't
In
I'm
remember.
the-
pretty sure it
lair.
was create bonitis.
It's when you got stabbed.
No, it's when
Wait.
you got vomited on.
Oh
I-
yeah, fuck! I
yeah.
forgot.
Oh, the
The
Ugh,
Otug.
it was
It
the.
turns out that wasn't the best stuff to have on you.
Why didn't I take a
so-
shower? Ugh.
Sada, well, you contracted it at the time. The onset was actually supposed to be 2 days after that happened, but I forgot. Also, it was sort of fast forwarding, and I didn't want to mess up your trial
I love
with
that.
a hideous
I forgot.
disease.
Yeah.
You take 4 dexterity damage,
Damn.
1 constitution damage, and 2 wisdom damage,
One
and you need to make another constitution save.
1 second. How much damage did I take?
4 dexterity,
All right.
1 constitution, and 2 wisdom.
Two wisdom. You said.
Yes. Excuse me.
So 1 constitution, then 2 wisdom.
Yes.
Okay. So 4 dexterity, 1 constitution, 2 wisdom. Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
And you need to make another fortitude save.
All right. Let's see here. Let me find defense. I'm surprised my first fortitude save wasn't good enough with 27.
It was,
Okay.
but you need to take another fortitude save.
Am I dead?
Yep.
Well, that screwed it up. After you feel like you start recovering at the end of the first day, the second day you take a nosedive. Yeah, you're not feeling good.
Get the doctor.
I'm
Um,
dying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should, because you just took 1 more dexterity damage, 4 constitution, and 4 wisdom.
Ooh,
I'm
he
pretty
is
sure.
dying.
I'm pretty sure I'm
Why?
actually dead now.
Yep.
4 wisdom, you said. So that's okay. So now I'm up to. Let's see here. I'm up to 5 dex damage, 5 con damage, and 6 whiz damage.
Yep.
My con score is at 0.
How was your
no,
con score?
It's at
Zero.
My mod's at 0. Never mind. I got
That's a
confused.
big
God.
fucking difference.
Wouldn't you be
Because
dead?
you would be, you'd
Yeah.
be dead.
I'd be dead. Yeah. I'm at 10 con.
Okay.
Or I'm not sure. I think my calculation. I'd be at 9 con. Yeah.
So you summon the doctor,
Yes.
Il Dottore.
Yes.
Kill me, Doc.
Kill me.
Get it
Oh.
over with.
Clemenza is brought into your presence quickly and goes, "Oh." He takes one look at your situation and goes, "You should have called me sooner."
I was too sick.
You should have had someone call me sooner.
It's a feedback loop.
He withdraws a stick from his sleeve. It's sort of like a wand looking thing. He uses it to prod you, to look up your nose and in your ears. He uses one to lift up your gunky eyelids and to open your mouth so he can look inside. He examines your shivering, the sweats that you're getting, and how you're occasionally calling him a manticore, and concludes, sewer madness, a severe
Ugh.
disease.
The sewer got me. I shouldn't have eaten that pepper.
You're just real gross right now.
It has nothing to do with the pepper.
It was the
You
pepper,
probably-
not that giant monster that vomited on me.
No, I'm fairly sure it was the giant monster.
We gotta make peppers illegal.
You got to do it for me, Dr. Manticore.
Make war on the Twin Kingdoms. They always
He takes out his kit roots through it, pulls out a syringe.
No.
Lethal injection is the only way.
Whatever that is, you put it in me first before you stick it.
That's a terrible idea.
Then I would use the potion of cure disease on you, Batbayar, and have none for Lady Sada, and she'd have to endure another day of this before I could produce another.
Oh. Okay.
He draws the.
That's right, Big Horse. You gotta let the Manticore do his job.
What did you call me?
Big Horse. That's what you are.
Are you saying
You're-
big horse?
you're
or
just a
dick
horse. Big
Dick
horse.
horse.
Big Horse. B-I-G.
Dick horse.
Why are you calling me dick horse?
He draws up the liquid into the syringe, inserts the syringe into the vein in your arm, wrapping off the top in a tourniquet, and injects it. You feel the heat of the liquid spread through your arm, up and into your chest, and then out, radiating outward. And you immediately feel a great sense of relief. The disease has been arrested, though the damage it has done remains. You
Damn.
still feel crappy, but it's not getting worse.
Alright.
At least you're not shaking anymore.
Now I'll heal.
Do you want the pepper?
What do you call Kasumi when you see Kasumi?
The toilet.
Kasumi frowns.
She looks like a toilet now.
Now,
My delusions.
continue to eat citrus fruits and get sunlight. Spend time outdoors, not just inside, but use a mosquito net.
What? Why?
I eat an entire orange.
Good.
What
Rind and all.
Yep.
I will install into your home a sun window.
No, don't. Just take her outside. She
Oh.
doesn't need to stew in her own vapors. She should be getting fresh air. Also, she needs to be bathed every day.
Okay, what?
Oh.
That will be Kasumi's duty.
Would
No, I think she can take
I
care
can
of that
bathe
herself.
myself.
but
Big
I
horse.
You're not an
In
invalid.
toilet.
Shut up, horse.
wait.
Shut up,
I
horse.
can't even
In
talk.
toilet.
The delusions should cure themselves in a few days.
Oh. Okay.
Well, no. I can make like a Healy water thing.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Like I could just sit in the water and, do
You
it.
know, yeah, that's what I meant. I was like, why did everybody assume
Blow
that-
steamy vape smoke in her face.
Yeah,
Well,
This'll heal you.
if you think that would help, by all means.
yeah. And I
I
will hold.
don't know the full extent of your control over water, but if you can create something therapeutic, please.
Do you
I
have
think
like
it
a
would help.
tub in here in this place?
I will
Of
get
course.
you.
A tub large enough for 2 people.
I am sure I can find one.
All right.
About
Well.
to pass out.
Okay. Vampire, go away.
I am
uh,
not bad boy. I am big horse.
Come, big horse.
Go away, big horse.
Okay.
And I get Sada in the tub, and then I also get in the tub because I fucking have to be. And
Then you get sick.
No, I apply. I spend a point of burn to apply lesser restoration on.
Oh.
Do.
Alright. When do I get better?
Well,
When you-
let me tell you.
When you hear the jazz,
All right, which ability score do you want?
Which ability score got fucked up?
I want Dex.
Three of them: Wisdom, Dex, and Constitution.
Give me Dex back first. I need that.
All right. Well, it's a D4.
Roll a D4.
Yes. Well,
You know
Kasumi
what? You know what? I go ahead and roll tombstones. Fine.
Okay. Bam. 3.
We're not doing anything for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna sit there and fucking lesser restoration the fuck out of Sada.
Okay. You could potentially, if you roll a bunch of ones for healing, you could potentially not less to restore yourself into unconsciousness. So let's find out if you do. All right, are you accepting another point of burn?
Yeah.
All right, you heal another D4.
Alright. Alright, that's my dex back up to normal.
Yay!
I can do backflips again.
Yes, you're no longer
But
shivering.
I'm not wise enough to know that I shouldn't be doing backflips though.
Yes.
Hey guys, watch this.
You are still in pain though, and occasionally you are seeing a rainbow emerge from beneath Kasumi's toilet.
Her toilet?
Ew.
So I have five con damage left and 6 whiz damage left.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's fucking do it.
Another point of burn.
Alright. Roll another D4. Let's see how I do. 1!
1 constitution healed.
Ha ha ha.
Another point of burn. I think I can do this 3 more times.
Alright. 3!
3
Now-
constitution.
There we go.
All right, 2 more times. Draw the mustard.
Alright. Does that overflow any?
Cannot split them.
Alright, darn. Okay, so that's con fixed. Now one more. Let's see how much whiz I get back. 3, so I only have 3 whiz damage left now.
All right. Sada, you're nearly back to your old self.
Finally.
You are occasionally seeing the odd hallucination.
All right, I'm gonna go sleep. Goodbye.
I owe you my life, toilet.
I
Kasumi is no longer a toilet.
I just kind of
Kasumi
pass
is not
out in the tub.
That's just the nickname for Kasumi now. The toilet.
Just go away, and I just fall asleep in the tub.
Kasumi just sort of sinks down into beneath the water and
Dies.
Just is there now.
No, I
Now
can breathe
she's
in the water.
sick.
No, I'm just fucking tired.
Yeah, Kasumi took a lot of burn just now. You have what? You're level 9, so you took
9 points of damage per burn.
yeah
Well, yeah,
That-
non-lethal, but yeah.
54 burn.
Well, not burn, but yeah, 54 non-lethal.
54 non-lethal.
Yeah. Wait. How many did I use? 6.
You know, use 6 points. Of
Yeah,
burn.
that's
6
54.
times 9 would be 54. Yeah.
We can do basic math.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, Kasumi is going to sleep, and with that little escapade, I think we can go to the kingdom building phase.
Alright. Do I heal
Alright.
do I heal my whiz in the remaining time?
Yes, you do.
Excellent. Back to normal.
I'm also back to normal. Should probably message fruit.
Let me
Alright.
see. I think I can edit things? I think any of us can. Actually, Fruit is on.
Yeah, that's why I just pinged him.
Oh no, it says he's looking at the thing currently.
Well, I did talk to him earlier, so he probably just had it open.
But yeah, so kingdom building. So let's see. First up, we got the upkeep phase, right?
Yes.
So it's time for a stability roll. Has anything changed with that?
Well, let's look up. So your current control DC is a 36, and your current stability roll is a 37. So don't roll a 1.
Alright. Let's do it. D20 plus 37? Where's my bonus right now again? It's fine as is, I think. Alright. So D20 plus 37? Let's do it.
Yes.
Yeah! We passed.
Successfully control the kingdom.
Excellent. Next up, pay consumption.
Yes.
I
Currently.
eat all our consumption.
Oh no! You have no more food.
Oh no, Hajime, how could you do this?
Classic
Um,
Hajime. Laugh track.
Your current consumption is Well, actually, if I'm not mistaken, your armies are all currently garrisoned
Yes, they should.
in Kamako and Shirado. So your current consumption is, or your current army upkeep consumption should be not. I have to remember my own rules.
You also have to change a lot of things to blue.
Yep.
Sorry,
Once we
yes.
take 810 here soon.
Yes. Well, great.
Where's our consumption stats at?
No, I'm just looking up.
Fruits here.
Said hello.
Oh, you should get in here.
Yes. Tell us about Cesari's gay life. I don't know.
We don't need, well, that's not where we were. He's here for.
He's gonna roleplay his honeymoon with
Garrison
With a-
unit has no upkeep. Right. So that's right. Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Good. So as your armies are garrisoned, they don't
Hello.
actually cost upkeep.
Hey Fruit.
Hi, Fruit.
You're here to help us manage the kingdom? Are
well,
you
this
you're
one's-
Shazari's on his laptop from the ship?
Yeah, he's doing. It's like when you take vacation from your job, but they still get emails sent to you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to respond to.
The workcation.
Well, this one's not a big deal though because your borders aren't connected
Yeah.
to Kamako or Shirado, so they're not going to have.
Yeah.
None of that stuff's going to be involved.
I'm just finding out what our consumption is right now.
Well, our consumption is already in there. It's 4. We ungarrisoned our soldiers so that they could be surrounding Shirado.
Well, I mean, we
things.
before the month ended, we garrisoned them again in Kamako and Shirado.
I don't think that's how that works, is it, Sal's? You're
Hmm.
saying that if we ungarrison a troop and then garrison them again before the month ends, we don't pay upkeep.
That's true. You really should be paying upkeep during the month.
Like, I mean, I agree that it is a little bit annoying that moving troops around immediately, like, more logically, it would be like if they were on campaign for a full month, then you would be paying upkeep.
Yeah. Whereas, yeah. So actually, yes.
Okay, then I will mark them as having been garrisoned. Like if they're like out in the field, I guess,
Mhm.
for a whole month. In that case.
Okay. In which case, you gain an extra build point because you have a negative consumption this.
Excellent. Where is
Oh, you
where's the consumption listed on the kingdom building sheet? I can't remember where it is.
Consumption on. Are you talking about the Google Drive?
Yeah, the Google Drive one.
It's on
go-
overview. Scroll down.
Kingdom overview. Scroll down.
Scroll down to where?
Scroll down to Kingdom Improvements. There will be a little box that says Consumption. I currently have it highlighted. I've clicked on it rather.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
It's underneath cities.
It
Yeah.
was next to the kingdom improvements.
Yep.
Cool,
So
Next up is
you rolled already.
yes, we made our stability roll.
What's the name of the month?
It's May.
It is
No.
Fantasy May.
What is
Turd
it?
ass.
No, we already had turd ass. No, I'm not kidding. Thursday, we already had that one.
I know.
Yes. No. I know. I'm more. Oh, never mind.
And what's this one's now?
This is now Ant
I
Shiver.
looked up if it's Anshover, yeah.
I thought we just finished Anshever.
No. Incorrect. We just finished Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Really?
You said Sal said Anshever earlier.
Yeah, I had been counting as being in Ant Shiver.
So you're saying it is now. Sorry, yeah, like. Okay, yeah. Meaning, we had been in the month of Anshevar. Was that what I'm hearing correctly?
Yes.
Yes.
And now it is the new whatever month. Yes.
The equivalent of May.
Okay.
-1 unrest after stability roll. Okay. There's no consumption penalty.
Oh, so did we earn 2 free BP?
What?
Oh, wait, no. I was just...
No, negative consumption doesn't grant you BP.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Time to fill vacant magic item slots. Vacant magic items.
Yeah, the
don't worry about it.
shrines. Yeah, you're just getting magic items if you the story asks for it.
Mhm.
Well, obviously. So I think we can build 3. We can expand to 3 plots.
1 second. So, that was step 4, modify unrest, which you don't have to worry about either, right?
What?
We don't have to worry about unrest.
No, we have no unrest because you've successfully rolled this.
But yeah, so now it's time to claim and abandon hexes.
Yeah, well, so the hex that connects Shirado
Yeah,
and
810.
Io.
We investigated it so we can take it. And then we should probably just take like 1008 or 1007 just to...
Yeah. You want to take forest tiles, you can build lumber mills in them, and lumber mills are the best building in the game.
And dumps. Build nothing but dumps.
So yeah, 810, 0909. Is 0909 claimable?
No, we didn't investigate 909.
What about 0708?
Nope.
The current claimable
Are
tiles.
those grass green ones with the check marks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh well. So, they're kind of not even worth taking, but all right, 1008, 1007.
Yeah. I mean, we can, so... Because we can take 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're up to that kingdom size.
Kingdom size, we can do. Oh no, we're
2.
1125. We can do 2 hex claims.
Okay,
and
so just
3
take 1008 then.
That's what I thought.
Well, yeah, I was also. Oh wait, no, 1008 and 1007 are actually explored. I was gonna say we should also explore the mountains so we can get mines.
Next
Yeah.
time.
They're not explored. Okay.
Sal's better. You gotta start changing all of the Kamako and Shirado hexes.
I'm doing that right
maybe
now, actually.
1008 and also 0811.
Yeah, dog growl. Why dog?
Is that it?
Why
Oh
have
no,
you
that
done?
was 0810. Okay. I would say build. Oh wait, do we instantly get all of these hexes as soon as we did the 0810?
Essentially, yes. I'm just adding them in
so
now.
we can build lumber mills.
Choo choo choo.
Hooray!
Do we get to count those? Can we like since our size just increased? Can we have that many buildings to add on? Like,
No.
okay.
No, I don't
How many pre-existing lumber mills are there?
So you can make 3 terrain improvements and 2 new buildings, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, look at this giant kingdom.
The north is ours.
Oh,
Also the
also, I sent your I sent Gadaris to Bozu disguised as a sexy lady. He's
Nice.
gonna seduce the magistrate of Bozu.
He has already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he already has. So that
The
means we're
people
gonna.
the people of Bungo are guileless, so.
So we're up to kingdom size 27 now. Nice.
Okay, well.
So what's
we-
next?
We need farms
Yes.
and lumber mills.
Alice, do we need to build a farm where we found those peppers to harvest them?
No.
Correct.
Yes. So do we want to build a farm on 810?
For fun.
Because apparently those peppers will give us a bonus.
Yeah, peppers. Spicy. Resource.
To type in 811, 812, 912, 13. Um, 0911 is Shirato.
Technically, you can't build a farm in a forest. In this specific instance, you can.
Right, because Shirato's so good at farming. You literally can't? I thought you still could.
No. You built a special farm on the bee place, and basically you're building a pepper plantation here in 810.
Oh,
I
okay.
see. So it'll have a special. I can do that. 0612.
Here, I drew a little cowboy guy because it's a ranch. You can't really see it because it's all fucked up. Yeah,
That was Kamako, not
Bad
Shirato.
color.
That's a bad color to pick.
yeah, little guy.
Look at that little guy.
Yeah, that's not so good.
Howdy, y'all.
Why don't you draw a pepper on
Yeah,
it?
I'll draw
A
a pepper.
cowboy.
13,
Yeehaw.
Like,
yeah.
512, 513. Okay. Which one is the one?
pepper.
Which one is the pepper one?
810.
80810. Oh,
It's a lot of peppers being drawn there.
0810 was the one that we just expanded to.
Yes.
There
Oh
was a
no, the
pepper
peppers are in the
plantation there.
ocean.
Yeah. We
So-
found some special peppers there that are apparently a trade resource.
Okay.
Why are they so special?
I'll just.
It's a luxury resource.
It's because they're exclusive to
Spices.
now.
So there was already a quote unquote farm there, Sal?
No, we found them.
Oh.
So
you
we're
just
tapping into the natural
We
resource
literally
now.
walked into a field and found a bunch of peppers.
Yeah.
Like, oh hey,
and then we ate.
no way.
Maybe it's
They're-
like in Scooby Doo, and they're like the werewolf peppers, you know, and
The reluctant werewolf.
the zombie one, Curse of
Zombie Island.
Oh god,
Yeah.
that one.
The only Scooby Doo where the monsters are real.
Cause it's Timber.
Alright,
Time tonight.
What the fuck?
Mhm.
now
Appreciate Scooby Doo, Nuva. Jeez.
No.
it's also going to.
I actually really love Scooby Doo.
Sal's. What is in Kamako and what is in Shirato?
What is in Kamako and what is in Shirato?
Looks like Mako's got 4 farms, so that's good.
Is a good question. I can tell you that there is a farm in 0711, farm in
No,
08.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the buildings in this town.
Yeah. Well, Kamako has a brewery. We know that much.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay,
I wrote
Kamako's
that.
a brewery. I can do that.
Kamako has a granary, a brewery, 2 houses, a barracks, an inn, and a dock.
Is
It has
that
2
all one
sets.
district?
Yes. It has 2 sets of city walls.
There is no
And a-
dock. You mean a port or what? Water pier. Sorry, a brewery, granary, inn, pier, and 2 houses.
2 houses.
Okay.
It also has 2 city walls and a bridge.
And a bridge. Wow, what a place. 2 city walls.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at these wealthy guys.
It's 2 more than Shugo has.
Yeah.
How did we take this place? Oh, okay. What about Shirato?
Shirato has 3 houses, an inn, and the hot springs of Shirato.
An inn, and then a unique building that I don't have means of really putting into this thing. what would be the? I can manually type them in, but like, what would be the?
Yeah,
What are the numbers for this magical hot spring?
All right. So the hot spring of Shirado gives you +1 stability, +2 loyalty, and +3 economy.
2 loyalty, 1 stability, 3 economy.
Correct.
How many squares does it take?
It takes up 4.
4 squares. Okay. Does it provide fame?
Yes.
Does it provide
Cool.
society?
Yes, 1.
Okay. 1
Fame
fame,
is
1
2.
society. Fame is 2. Okay.
Yes. Also, it has a unique ability where it produces an additional build point. Excuse me, it produces an additional point of economy for every other major town in Surugu that you control. Every
Ooh.
other island in Hadano you control besides Surugu,
Oh
and
shit!
every trade port, every trade route that you have to a foreign power.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna have
We gotta set up those trade roads to so the Twin Kingdoms and Viven. And also the rat people.
bring
Yeah, get all kinds of
Get
cheeses.
the
from
get the rat people into the hot springs.
point
Yeah,
for every
they can finally
town
understand what it's
in
like to be clean for
Surugu,
once.
every island in Hadano, and every trade route. Okay.
Nice.
So that means it's currently producing a bonus 3 build points
Correct.
for Io and Kamako and Shugo. Okay, now
Shugo, Kamako, and Shirado.
what?
Io is not a major town. It's a
That's
village.
Yeah.
So the major towns on Surugu are Shugo, Kamako, Shirado, Hayatetsu, and Hayaba.
Yeah.
So
Ozu, Mizuna, and Io
They're villages.
and Katsune are all villages.
so is this operating on like a Total War style, where it's like if it's a minor village, it's always a minor village?
I mean, you could expand the villages into important towns.
Yeah.
okay. Well, so
That's down the line.
before doing any of the building, or the terrain improvements, I want to also mark down all of the terrain improvements that are. So does Shirado have any?
I don't think so because it's just a tourism town, right? So
Yes, Shirado
Besides-
got its food from Kamako and Hayatetsu.
yeah.
All right. Well, at least 912 and 913. Well, there's roads, and then I'll mark the farms down. I just want to see exactly how bad the consumption is going to be for you guys.
Hmm.
Is there a farm in, oh my god,
Kamako?
in Kamako itself? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that means
That's 5 farms.
Kamako has a farm. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, huh? And 812.
Oh yeah, can't wait to open up the first Fantasy 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was gonna make the joke that 08 10 has a Chili's.
I laughed a
Thank
little
you.
bit.
So 7-Eleven hot
It's a
dogs.
little goofer.
On the house, free.
Uh,
Okay. So that's a bunch of farms. So right now, doing absolutely nothing, we have a consumption of 3. Except you have a oh no, granary only stores. It doesn't do anything special.
Mhm.
What's the unique property of the hot pepper?
Spicy.
It produces an extra build point when you have a foreign trade.
It produces an extra build point when you have foreign trade. Okay.
Yep.
So presently
Nothing
it
right
does
now.
nothing.
Yeah, but you weren't here, but Pascal is planning to get this thing going with Viven. He's also apparently going to pay off our loan.
That's nice.
Yeah. He just told Pal, so we don't know about it yet, but yeah.
Oh, 8, 10. Why is he the one getting connections to Viven going?
Well, I mean,
'Cause
he is part of one of the 5 families.
I guess. So no bonus BP yet for that. Hot spring in Shirado.
Oh, speaking of, I should switch his alignment.
Oh.
His
Oh,
alignment.
what's Pascal's alignment now?
I think
Chaotic evil.
Yes. I think Pascal
Neutral evil.
has shifted at this point from lawful neutral being lawful good.
Hooray!
Your training has failed, Cesare.
Yeah, fuck off.
Oh, excuse me. He was just neutral, not lawful neutral, so he will just switch to neutral.
Not he. Did you say the hot spring as a point of economy, or a bonus build point?
It's a bonus economy.
Bonus to economy. Okay, so it's less powerful.
Yes.
How do we
Otherwise, it would be ridiculous.
how do we bring down consumption?
We're building
Farms.
farms, so
Yeah.
you'd want to farm probably. We're gonna put a farm in the pepper place regardless, just so that we get that resource, even
Yeah.
though it doesn't do anything yet. Then, I would probably say you would also just want a lumber mill on, I don't know,
612 or 811?
works. Yeah, 612, sure.
All right, you're putting a lumber mill on 612.
That's where all the trees are. Look at that heavy forest.
Sawmill, rather.
Yeah.
8, 12, and then we have one more. Oh wait,
Yeah.
there's more roads that I can have. And that doesn't put us in the negative for food yet. Still,
Hmm.
I guess we could do another farm, but that would mean no road construction this turn.
Or you could just deal with consumption and pay it out of your treasury.
I know, but why? 6.
I think we could work
So
on
you build roads now.
we could work on roads more effectively next month.
613. Okay.
Cause it's time.
Time again.
713.
Man, I want to rewatch that movie now. It's a
I
good
mean,
movie.
imagine how much time you'll save once Shugo is connected to Kamako via EO.
How much terror.
I know, because Shugo is so like annoyingly isolated. Just build, yeah, we'll just build a road in 08, 07.
All right.
Actually, I think you get one gimme road. Now that I think about it,
Do we?
or is that something I'm misremembering?
I don't
or is
remember.
It, oh, it's a gimme house, I think.
Yeah.
It's not a gimme road. So, yeah, a road from 07, 06 to 08, 07. And with that, needs to be figured out buildings to build.
Duplicate these tabs. There we go. Have the table on one end. All right.
What buildings will you build?
I'll build you.
Let's see. What
Rita.
buildings should we
Rita.
make?
Yeah.
What buildings should you make?
I don't know.
Rita doesn't have an opinion on the matter.
Yeah.
Dang. Hey.
Yep. True enough.
Where's the list of buildings again? Let's see. There they are. Alright, so what should we make? We have 25 BP right now. Correct?
Even with building roads and
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yeah,
And
you'll
sawmills
have to
and-
subtract for the sawmill, the road, and
How much are those?
the farm.
I have to look it up in a, or you can look it up. There's something I've done wrong.
Let's see. Farm. We didn't build the farm, did we? We just built the sawmill on the road. Oh wait, we built one farm. Yes. The pepper farm, which I presume costs the same amount as a road as a farm, but.
Mm-hmm. Actually, yeah, the map looks kind of neat. This is the first time I'm looking at the map without my my GM's overlay on it.
Ah.
What's the GM's overlay look like?
Well, it just sort of makes everything like sort of
Overlay.
flat and grayed out a little. But it has a second version of the map that has where all the resources are.
Ah.
Without
Yeah.
those,
Let's take a peek at that.
I opened my third eye to the resources. I
You don't
asked
have one
Kajime to open his third eye to find out where all the resources are.
It's not how it works. Also, you don't know
Honestly.
about that. I'm probably just going to keep that one real close to my chest.
Hey!
Ah.
And we all died.
Yep.
Because it's terror time again.
Yep. Oh yeah, we also got some clockwork soldiers.
Ah, yes.
Oh hey, do those guys cost upkeep?
No.
I mean, Iterons eat, don't they? Oh, but there's
These are clockworks. These are clockwork soldiers, so they don't even have like
Basically-
sentience.
Neurons don't eat.
They
Yeah.
basically sleep in closets.
So no,
Cool.
clockwork soldiers do not. Well, no, they do cost upkeep because they have to be upkept. They need to be.
Damn.
Whereas people need to eat, clockwork soldiers need
To be
Be-
repairs.
They need one guy to go through and wind them all up.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yes.
It's a living.
Not even
That's
joking.
that's what we put that guy who did manslaughter to work too.
Oh,
He has to wind the Iteron army.
It puts food on the table.
It's all anyway.
It's also surprisingly fun if you get used to it.
Once you get into a rhythm,
Yeah.
yeah. In the end of it, he just has really huge arms.
Ha
Okay.
But no, the Iteron that's commanding them has a key for winding them. So,
Cool.
and it's built into him. So,
Do we get to meet this Iteron?
you do
Cool. What's his name?
next time.
Oh, next time. Okay. Next time.
on Dragon Ball Z.
All right. So where are we at right now?
Okay, so what? How much was the sawmill? I think is 3 BP.
Let me see. Sawmill is indeed 3 BP.
So sawmill minus 3.
I like how the Pathfinder SRD just can't put the farm cost and says, "Hey, see the table" instead, and I have to scroll up to see the table. Why can't they just put it there
Because fuck you.
Fuck.
12.
or scroll down to see the table? I have no idea where it is. Let's see here.
Then there was a farm that was built in a wood. Wait a minute. How much is a farm in the woods sells?
A lot, I would imagine.
It just
What?
costs as a normal farm.
Where is the freaking table that this refers to? Jeez.
The table terrain improvements thing.
Yeah.
You just kind of scroll down. It's I can
Wait,
tell you.
I pressed Control F, but it didn't show it for some reason.
Well, it is.
There it is. Terrain and terrain improvements. That's why it didn't show up.
Build a road is -2 for, and it will be.
Yeah, farm doesn't have any
It's a
extra
farm
cost.
-2 farm. I'll actually specifically call it the pepper farm.
Pascal now has a rank of knowledge religion.
Yay.
A single rank. And how much does the road cost again?
2 in the woods.
Okay.
Woods.
We put a road right through the bees.
Yep, a nice scenic bee road.
Yep.
People die there all the time.
The friendly bees.
Yeah. When are we
Yeah.
gonna start shipping out the kami honey to Kamako to start making kami honey mead?
You can do it right now.
That sounds like a
Honey
plan.
Mead is my favorite Dragon Ball move.
Okay.
It's very powerful. Learned it from Master Roshi.
Okay, you guys have 18 build points remaining to spend
Alright.
on buildings.
Okay,
Let's see.
18 dance floors.
18 dance
Sounds
floors.
good. Hell yeah.
Bear's got this in the bag.
Well,
Dance
yeah,
floors
I have
don't cost 1 BP.
I have 4 legs.
Right now, your biggest concern is that the control DC is now 52, and your stability roll is 43.
Mm-hmm.
So you need buildings that will improve stability.
Yes.
And nothing's more
So-
stable
so-
than a dance floor.
So what buildings improve stability? Let's see.
So the best buildings for improving stability would be breweries, cisterns, orphanages, mills, smithies, tanneries.
Orphanages. I say
You
we.
could also build a.
Oh.
You could also build a jail.
Yeah, we could
We
also
need,
make an
we could use one of those.
No, we
This
could
turns
use.
out.
We could use an orphanage for all the children of the army we're about to slaughter later.
Yeah, wartime is on the horizon. Maybe orphanage?
Um,
And also, we'll call them orphanariums.
Orphanage does only cost 6 BP.
Yeah.
You have 18. You could build a jail and a dump. A dump would also give you some stability.
Also a good plan.
Is a dump literally just what I think it is?
It's a place
Yeah.
to
Yes.
put garbage.
Yeah, we need one of those.
Trash place.
Jesus Christ. Thought it was like.
It's where you live.
Oh,
All right.
shit.
We should put a jail in Shugo and a dump somewhere.
Do you want to put a jail in Shugo? Because like Shugo's so out of the way.
Oh,
Let's put a
It's
dump
so hard to
where.
get to Shugo.
Let's
Also,
do
if you
what-
try putting a jail in Shugo, you're gonna have like they have a
A
thing.
lot of
No
business.
jail policy.
okay. I guess we maybe should put a jail in Kamako then.
Okay.
Let's put a dump where. Do we know where the Shogun was born in? Let's do that thing that one of the Huns did.
You
I
wasn't
mean, if
born in
anything,
Shugo.
it would
Oh.
make sense for Shugo to have a jail.
That's why I said we should put it in Shugo.
Alternatively,
They're not fond of crime-reducing buildings there.
Well,
So we'll put a brewery.
if anything, jails only serve to increase crime.
Yes, well, one of their stats
Yeah.
is crime minus
If-
1.
Everyone starts doing more crime so they can get in the jail because they all want to see what it looks
so
like.
nice in there.
Yeah.
No, 'cause
I mean, have you seen that jail? It's the
incarceration is
newest building in town.
not helpful.
Heard about jail recently? So hot right now.
Like
Kamako
jail,
would be.
Jail is in. It's getting late.
Yep.
A little.
Yeah.
No. It's technically getting earlier.
Incredible.
Shut up.
All right, so just a jail and a dump.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Okay, jail.
Is that all our BP?
Yeah, that's all the BP.
Yeah.
No,
We
no
shouldn't need to build any more armies right now because we just got 500 and the Idaron. So
Yeah, I don't think you can. I think you've gone over actually your
Oh,
manpower limit.
nice.
I'll have to calculate that, but
I'm sure it's fine.
So what's next?
Where should the dump go? Also Kamako? Or do we want to dump in Shirado?
We should put it right next to the hot spring. Except that's a terrible idea.
How about we put a dump?
We should
in
put
EO has
yeah.
so few buildings.
maybe.
Put a dump in EO. EO is now the trash town.
Yeah.
It's where you take it's where you take your garbage.
So
Yes.
somewhere needs to be the dump.
The people of EO frown.
The
Yeah,
people-
well, fuck 'em.
Hey,
This will create jobs for the people of
Yeah.
EO.
Yeah.
Garbage
And
jobs.
also-
It's the
And hey-
stimulus package.
And hey, we're introducing a new hobby of dumpster diving.
Yay.
Yay! What treasures are in today's dump?
Okay, so now your stability roll is 46. Control DC is going to be 52 next turn. So
Maybe food.
you'll have a quarter, 25% chance. But since you can re-roll your kingdom building things, you
Yes.
should be fine.
Yeah.
Finally, you're gonna want to roll a D20 plus 45 for the economy check
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, it's our time for our economy check. Let's see here.
Mhm.
Yeah, and there's no withdrawals
Okay.
or deposits to the treasury we want to make. Oh. Okay, so what am I rolling?
45. D20 plus 45.
Okay. Let's see how this
I
goes.
I spent a lot of time on this,
Alright.
Gary.
All right, so that is going to be.
I could always re-roll that.
No, I think it's good.
Yeah, I think it's good.
So you got 19 from that, and then you get the automatic bonus, which is 10. So next turn you'll have
29.
29. And
Rita, can you draw Squidward?
I'm sorry, Squidward?
Squidward.
Quadward.
On the map or in general?
On the map.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a Gary.
Yeah, I drew a little Gary.
Oh god, let's see if I can draw Squidward from memory.
Yeah, that's what I was doing with Gary.
That's a good Gary, man.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Meh.
All right, and Nuva can handle drawing Patrick Star.
Okay, 1 second.
Where does this happen?
I'm gonna do this with a mouse.
Yeah, I did Gary with a mouse.
Did you post this somewhere?
Yeah, well, look at the map.
Oh, I thought. Okay, I was opening up Paint.
Got her.
Yeah.
It's already shaping up, Rita.
Like,
Shit.
Oh, remember, Marco got a new unique ability.
to take
Fat
people's
Bear.
skills.
What is it?
sorry, what?
Marco can.
Can you hug people
have
better
him
now?
You can have him train with people, and Marco can become.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Who will Marco train with first?
Sada.
No, that should be the dumpling lady.
Okay, Sada. I want him to get better at stealth, so he can hug people better and quietly.
Sal's, what are the units that have been added to the army?
All right. So Kamako gave you 2 Bo Ashigaru and 3 Yari Ashigaru.
Okay.
Shirado gave you 1 Bo Ashigaru and 1 Yari Ashigaru. Excuse me, that should be 2 Yari Ashigaru.
Okay, so 3 Bo Ashigaru and 5 Yari Ashigaru
Overall.
overall. Yeah.
Alright.
Do you? I mean, it's not.
And you
relevant.
also just trained a new unit of Yari Ashigaru.
Oh yeah.
And you have a unit of Clockwork Infantry.
Cool.
Okay.
We have 200 troops in Shugo right now. 100 flushers and 100 medals. 100 flush boys and
On the bright side,
Big
the special thing about the Clockwork Infantry is that they do not take up manpower.
oh cool.
Obviously, A, they're gifted to you. B,
Do
there's
they
only
take up
one
clock power?
conscious person amongst that 100 Clockwork Infantry.
And he winds them.
Yes.
Spider George.
Well, he also commands them.
Yeah.
And hand winds them.
Yep. With
Can
his
they wind each other?
no.
Yeah,
there's
like-
there's
Why
only
not?
there's only one key, and that one Iteron has it.
Because the conservation of energy.
Yeah, that's what
Not
I
the
was thinking. Infinite
What?
energy.
What? No.
No, that's
What?
But by the time, so that means you'd have to have one person each for each Iteron, in order to wind each individual Iteron.
They're not Iderons.
How
Well,
much
Clockwork
winding do they
Soldier.
take?
They're clocks. God.
They only have to be wound once every few days, or once after a battle.
So they could
And-
definitely wind themselves.
And this guy is really good at winding.
So
The-
this
the-
is. Yeah.
The energy going into the winding isn't the same as the energy that you would get out of being wound, right?
Why wouldn't it be?
Why don't?
There's
That's a
winding
lot of
powers.
winding.
It would be exactly the same, actually. This is why
What kind
you
of winding you
have
gotta do then?
a
Yeah, that's-
clock that winds itself.
Fuck
Well,
off.
they're not.
It's bad.
Like it's not so much winding itself as it's taking its clockwork arm that
Yeah.
has been wound up and then
Yeah.
turning a key.
Yes.
How is that more energy than, say, swinging a sword?
Okay, so I've got
Because
a
it's
great
energy
idea.
running off of a spring that has been wound also. It's the same exact spring that you're winding now, so the amount of energy required to wind the string would be the same amount of energy that
So-
was wound into the
just-
spring in the first
okay.
I
place.
just thought it would be
So
more
I've got a
efficient because
river,
of,
and
like,
there's a wheel in it.
gears and shit.
And then the wheel lifts up the water at the bottom and pulls it to the top to keep flowing down and turn the wheel. Infinite energy.
Well, it's
I did it.
what I'm sorry. It
Here,
doesn't
I'll
parse.
draw
No,
it.
no. What
Can we
doesn't
not?
what doesn't make sense to me is that would mean that these things take so much fucking winding.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
the time the guy is done with winding up the second one, the first one should be out of power.
Hey, what if you can wind two at once?
So in order to field an army of clockwork soldiers, you literally need a 1-to-1 ratio of person to clockwork soldier.
No, that's not true. You're mistaking time for
Yeah.
energy.
Also, he doesn't have to unleash them until it's time to fight, so they stay wound up. They go into standby mode.
One thing, yes, that's true.
Rhea, what's going on with Squidward over there?
Bad.
Secondly,
thing.
don't worry about it. This is just how it works.
I like Nuvas a lot.
Good. Terrifying.
Okay.
It's
It's real good. Nuva, please tell me you did that from memory.
Holy fuck. My-
That's pretty good.
Sal, please don't ruin our SpongeBob OCs.
When you're playing Pathfinder and somebody tells you to draw Patrick.
I'm gonna move Gary the Snail down to the south so he is not destroyed by Sal's divine wrath. Rita, what are you doing up
shit,
there?
What? I can move it?
Wait, that's Grease. Never
Oh,
mind.
the cat.
Okay,
Grease.
so here the water goes down the ramp and it powers
Oh.
this not basketball water wheel, and then the water wheel powers this thing that the water flows into these little buckets and it goes to the top, and then it dumps them, and then the water runs down and powers the wheel. Infinite energy.
Is there like an efficient winding
Dump the
method there?
water higher than the wheel.
Okay, so there's a little gnome here,
I can't believe
and he
So-
throws it like
I can't believe Greece
1
has solved
centimeter above
solved
the
all
wheel,
of our
so it
problems.
flows down.
Well, actually, with magic, you could make that work because you could just make like a little portal, dude.
Magic
And
breaks
with
all
magic,
rules.
you could
That's the
make
point.
anything work.
A permanency.
Greece is trying to solve our energy problems in the real world,
magic-
cells.
Don't have to worry. Ugh, never mind.
Okay,
Yeah, we
so
have a-
how are
So-
we turning?
So
all these-
where were we in Kingdom
Okay,
Building
I'm
again?
back to really what matters. How long do you have to turn these clockwork soldiers?
Wait, I forgot. Fruit is just here.
Yeah.
Fruit, are you? We should finish up so he can go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're done.
It's event
Okay.
phase time,
Oh.
right?
So Fruit is
Okay.
just enjoying listening to our chicanery.
No, it was
Sorry.
not very enjoyable.
I didn't think so.
That's fair.
But look at our. You can't see our really nice
Kidding.
Gary.
I like the Patrick very much.
Let me take a picture of my Gary.
We do have the event phase.
Yes. So
Oh, boy.
roll
Oh,
D100, 25% chance.
Yes, you had an event last time, so
D100.
reduce
Let's do it.
chance.
Event.
Event. Oh my God!
I
Two
rolled
in
a
a
3.
row.
Yeah. So what do
It
I
was a
roll?
good
What do I roll?
one.
What do I roll now, Sals? I can't
Another
remember.
D100.
Another D100. Okay.
Yes.
It's a coup.
62.
62 rhymes with
That
coup.
is beneficial settlement event.
Hey.
Hey.
You roll another D100.
Hey.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Let's see what happens.
Tell me what it is.
74.
74 is an unexpected find.
We find a fossil golem. And it's super sick.
We find an infinite energy machine.
Local citizens discover a forgotten magical item. This element gains 1 temporary, minor, or medium automatically filled in the next upkeep phase. This letting the item go away if the item is purchased or in the next event phase, whichever comes first. So I will figure that out, and next session I will determine how you should do that, because that should be a actual thing that you guys should do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds.
Yes.
For the hot spring, when you told me that the hot springs economy value was 3, was that already accounting for the
No,
3?
That's
so,
it. Base 3.
So its actual economy value is 6 at the moment.
Yes.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! What the
Okay.
fuck is that thing? What is
What?
that? Why does it have like crosses in its eyes? That's not a
It's a
Squidward.
It's a Squidward.
Oh God, get it away! Burn it with fire.
Squidward in his ultimate form.
It's ugly.
Oh.
I'm offended.
I am too, but not by this.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go to bed.
No, that's a Squidward I can kiss.
I kind of do too.
I'm gonna play Hasten Fighters if anybody wants to join in on that.
All right. Are we wrapping up?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Good session, everybody.
Always
I
making
hope
sure
you all
wrap
enjoyed
up.
it.
I did.
I did.
I like to see. I like to see our land grow. Soon, we'll have all of Cerugo.
Yep.
Well,
I hope you'll like the actual RP too.
That too.
I enjoyed it. And yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sals, what happened?